Good morning, everybody. Hello, everybody. And yes, I got the same clothes on that I had on last night because I took a bath right before I got on here with y'all. Got in the bed, so these clothes was on the floor, and they're gonna be worn for a little bit today. So don't come for me. They was on whatever time we was on last night, and then they was on the side of the bed. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, everybody. Don't come for me. They wasn't even on 3 hours. Hey, Pumpkin. How are you? Your nails is cute. You did them? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jay. Hey, everybody. You did them nails, Kayla? Afternoon, everybody. Hey, Jen. Did you do them nails, Pumpkin? Girl. With the, you need to get your auntie together because I'm so tired of looking like a booty scratcher. They press-ons? I got press-ons. Listen, I've been wanting to see if I could take my press-ons, but press-ons never stay for me. Girl, I'm too rough and I want some so bad. Good morning, auntie. I did what you said. They right here. It's right here. I ain't opened it yet. I'm so rough. Hey, Rika, and who did I miss? Isabel. Okay, hey y'all. Hey everybody. So I had some real good sleep, and seeing as how every time I go to that lady's website that made us the sleep stuff that I didn't use for 3 years. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Okay, y'all. I'm allergic. That's the thing. That's crazy. Can I ask for a prayer request? And I ask that we don't start class with craziness. That was my mom. My brother's second daughter. They found her non-responsive over the weekend, and they had to put her in the hospital. She was on a breathing machine and everything. My niece is only like 20. She might be 30, 27, between 27 and 30. I haven't talked to her in years, but she has one little boy, and this baby has been through so much. Can y'all please send a prayer up for my niece? Please. We gonna call her JR because that's her initials, JR. Can y'all please send one up for my niece? Please. Thank you. Because that baby has been through a lot. That's the one I told y'all when I was 14. I saw something happening to her. She was only 2, but it turned around and it happened when she was 14. There's a conversation that we was having yesterday about people being assaulted and their body not being right afterwards. This is that person I told you I knew personally. This is the person. So we just talked about her yesterday. I did not say her name. I said I know somebody that went through a situation that messed their body up. And then my mom calls me today and says over the weekend she was in the hospital. They found her non-responsive. She was on life support or a breathing machine or whatever, and now she's okay. The devil is fighting people's minds, y'all. And this is why it's important for the things that happened to you in childhood to be addressed. Because some people, if they can't get that it's gonna be okay and it's okay, you said you've been struggling, okay? Y'all, this is why one of the reasons I do what I do. But also, I hope that helps y'all understand that some days when I come and say, okay, I can't today, and people get an attitude with me and they forget I still live a life off of this camera and I'm just not, everything that I do is not just for y'all, that I have other people that I have to pray for, and I have my own family issues just like everybody else, and sometimes I don't get on here and tell my business, but it be a lot going on in my life too. So sometimes when I say not today, that's because I came on here because I love you, but it be a lot going on in my own life that I don't even talk to y'all about. So when people come in and they immediately start to dump on me, sometimes I can't handle it, and that's just it. Because you handle your stuff and maybe your kids' stuff and maybe a sister or brother. And I got all of this plus my family. I have over 1,000 family members just on my mom's side. Understand? So it's always something to hear. It's always something to pray for this, pray for that, pray for this. And over time, it gets super heavy. And sometimes I can't handle it. I'm just going to be honest. It's been 3 years of hearing craziness. Not that I didn't even hear it before, because I heard it before too. So just understand, if I'll be like, we gonna have a happy day, please don't bring up no craziness, it be because it be stuff like this going on in my life. I have the same problems everybody else had. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Pumpkin. Okay, so understand, sometimes when I'm short, don't forget I got a life on the other side of this camera. And I'm still going through, am I in got my place with God where he want me to be? Did I fail something? So I have to do that. Plus, you hear me? So understand, sometimes the weight on CERCA shoulders is a lot. It's a lot. And people expect me to just answer and this is why I told y'all menial things, I don't do them. Because it be so much big stuff going on, and some people they just want to keep complaining and always have a problem. You got to learn how to work out problems for yourself. And also, to the people that be poking me on TikTok, please don't do that. Do not do that. If I'm not on here, I might need a break, and you poking me lets me know that you don't care about my mental health. That's what I get from that, and it makes me feel away. Because if I'm not on here, it's for a reason. I do not have to be available when y'all want me to be available, because I still have my own life outside of here, and I've given a lot of myself every single day. Whether I'm on here talking to y'all, responding to emails, it's rude to do that. I do not have to come on here when y'all want me to. I come on here when I'm mentally stable. You don't want to hear me fussing? You don't want to hear me angry? Don't do that. Okay? That's fair, because every day you don't feel like being bothered. Every day you don't feel like talking to nobody. And some days you feel like you don't have the answers. I feel the same way. And there's a huge weight on my shoulders to always be able to give people information, to always be able to answer questions, to always be looking to give them something from God. And remember, I told y'all, people use me as a slot machine, and it's unfair. Because this slot machine don't get reloaded a lot. There's very few people that I can pour my heart out to and not be worried about my information being talked about to somebody else, or people judging me because I'm a human. And I have the same problems y'all have. And a lot of people count on me for information and wisdom. People just don't call me to say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? What good happened in your life? It's because they're seeking something. And so sometimes even my kids call, I don't want to answer no questions. I don't want to fix no problems, because who the hell fixing minds? If we going to talk about it, I don't get to talk to my godmother a lot because she's going through some things. So there's not many people that can fix what I'm going through, or that I can even be vulnerable enough to tell when I don't feel like it, or I'm struggling with this. I just have to deal with it and take it to God. Understand that. Please. And I'm not fussing. I'm just telling y'all, we family for 3 years. I'm telling y'all what it is, because I get that information, then my mood changes a little bit, but I still have to do what I have to do. So just please be mindful of that, okay, family? I love y'all. I'm not fussing, but I be wanting to give y'all a little bit of what I go through. I completely understand. I wrote a letter to God about something similar this morning. I'm trying to tell you, because most people will just want you for what they want you for. They don't care what you're going through, for real, for real. They say it, but they be like, okay, F what you got going on. I need my answers. I need my problems fixed. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm not fussing, but y'all just see how my life goes. And y'all see, I be answering calls and having to leave out. So I go through the same things y'all do. Believe it. My life is not perfect or nothing. I be going through it over here. So that being said, let's open up these gifts. I want to tell y'all thank you for praying for my niece. Ooh, could there be a lot going on? Auntie, what is this? Auntie, you got me this. Auntie, you know you bought me one of these already. I don't got no Blu-rays, Auntie. I don't think. Thank you, but you know you bought me one of these already. Look, it's right here. Thank you, but I got, you want me here too? Double for my trouble. Thank you, Auntie. It is. Well, y'all didn't believe. Thank you, Auntie. I'm like, wait a minute. I got. Maybe it's bigger. Oh, it's bigger, and it played in it. Okay. So what you want me to do with this one, Auntie? This got 11.6 screen. Maybe she probably bought this because my eyes is bad. Yeah, because it's only 8 inches. Now you can watch Blu-rays too. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is only DVDs. Got it. I think I only got 2 Blu-rays, but thank you. So I'm gonna send this one to my grands. Read my notes. It's only this one. It say enjoy your gift from Auntie Sandra. It ain't no other no down here, Auntie. Thank you. No, my birthday hasn't passed, honey. It's coming. Got it. This a bigger screen. Let's look at this one. It's probably because my eyes is raggedy. Thank you, Auntie. Because that other one is a little to see. So guess what? We going to do this one right here. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is bigger. I can tell. Thank you, Auntie. Oh, it is bigger. Girl, because you know my eyes don't work. Okay, yeah, I'm going to send this other one to the grandkids. Thank you. It is bigger. I can already tell. Oh, yeah, this real big. Thank you, Auntie. Oh, yeah, I can see. Because it only say enjoy your gift on here. But guess what, y'all? It is bigger. It's way bigger because this is bigger than the box. You see it as far as like the height. Thank you. He is about to charge this up. Thank you, Auntie. And it turned, y'all, this is not, Auntie, this is nice. Look. Yeah, because that little screen, I was going to have to be on it like that. I'm grateful for it, too. But I sure was about to be on it like this. Because a nigga need trifocals. Yeah, it is. It is very nice. Thank you, Auntie. She knew what was going on. Because, y'all, when I say these eyes is bad, it's portable DVD and Blu-ray for when the TV go out. Thank you, Auntie. Because I said, no, wait a minute. I'm going to send that one to the grandkids. Because I sure can't. I can see. God is going to bless my eyes. Let me stop saying I can't see. That might be why they're getting worse. But thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Because I was like, wait a minute. But you're right. I only got a few Blu-rays, but the screen is bigger, and I'm grateful for that. Because, honey, you talking about a nigga eyes bad. I already. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is a little crazy just right now. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate. Did I put this wrong? Did. Let me put it back right, CERCA. There we go. But yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna try this out today while I'm in the bed. Cause I be watching my TV, but I don't. And I be watching my iPad, but they said don't do that. So maybe this would be a better option. You are supposed to send it to the grandbaby. This, Auntie, I'm sending them the other one. I'm gonna be selfish on this one. I don't normally do that, but I'm keeping this one because I can see. Them other No. I'm keeping this one. They can see. This one gonna be my Auntie. Don't be mad at me. I'm keeping this one. They can have the other one. Because it's more grandkids than it was last time. And I sent two, but it's another one. So they got young guys, Auntie. Don't be mad at me. I'm keeping this. Them grandkids, they'll be all right. The DVD goes to the grandbabies. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. You see, and that's crazy because I didn't even know. It don't say it on there. But the grandbabies is about to get that because Grandma, come closer so I can see you. What nice eyes you have. That's where I'm about at. Because I sure said, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep this, send that to the grand. Okay, Auntie. She said that one for the grand. See, we on the same wavelength. I know that's right. I don't need a bigger screen, baby. Because the way I be squinting, I think, no, for real. Thank you, Auntie. Listen, because I was like, wait a minute now. They can look, they little selves, they can use that one. I'm going to keep this one for me. For me. I don't normally do that. You know, I don't care about giving nothing away. But, baby, wait a minute. Because they got good eyes. They can see bugs and everything. I'm going to tell you how crazy it's getting with my eyes, y'all. Unless me and my cousin just talked about it this morning. Thank you, Auntie. Unless the devil been messing with me, I got some yogurt out of the refrigerator. Does this happen to people that kind of have different eyesight? I ain't gonna say bad. We gonna say different. I put the yogurt in a place that I normally wouldn't because I just took it out and I was doing other stuff. Do y'all know I could not find it last night and I woke up this morning and it was right on the counter? I bought the Blu-ray of damn. You bought the Blu-ray of damn Brown's Lost Symbols. Oh, that's what's in this other box. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me get this together real quick. Hold on. This something else. Are you talking about already? What is? No, this is perfume. Is this supposed to be in this box? That's why I always wear my glasses unless I'm sleeping or in water. No, I haven't sent it to you. Okay, because I'm about to say, something's missing. They stole my stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is some perfume. Dozier. What is this? Who sent this? Oh, that smells good. Wait a minute. Neroli. What is this? Oh, it's perfume. Ambery Saffron. Who sent this? You sent this, girl. Ooh. Thank you, Pumpkin. Ooh, that's... Girl. This smells good. Thank you. Oh, my... Oh, so y'all already know about it. Ooh, wee. Ooh. Baby. Thank you. So, I might go on and take me a bath and put my little movie on and while I'm sitting in the tub. Hey, Joy. I think y'all got me ready for a relaxed day. Did. That smell good, girl. Wait a minute. Floral marshmallow. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh, these are sultry scents. Ooh la la, fancy, right, Auntie? These are sultry. That got some citrus in it. Ooh, that's real nice. And it's subtle, too. This is what you... Wait a minute now. I love marshmallow. Girl, this is called floral marshmallow. I never heard of this. But, baby, this right here make a nigga turn around. These two together, they gonna make a nigga turn around. You know how when you somebody walks past you and it don't hit you till about 30 seconds later, and you be like, wait a minute, excuse me, what is that? This is hug perfume. They last long too. I always get compliments when I wear it together. Interesting. See, there we go. Yes, baby, this is, I need a hug from you. These two together is, I need a hug. Can I get a hug? Auntie. This one is called Floral Marshmallow by Dozier. I guess Dossier. And this is Ambery Saffron. Baby, these two together, you gonna get asked for a hug right here. And they gonna take their nose and do just like this. This. So then, it's the kids in the room. Put these in your close to your pocketbook, on the sides of your pocketbook. Your coin purse. Put these on the sides of your coin purse. Make sure you keep them on the sides of your coin purse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These is yeah. Sarah, put these on the sides of your coin purse. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they gonna keep your coin purse. Folks gonna want to go in there and get some coins. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to offend you. I was gonna say, I know why you yeah. This is a mating call. This right here is a mating call. It is. Put these two together. Ooh, this is it's gonna be a mating call. This is mating call. I don't want to have no more babies right now. Well, don't put none on day. You stay away from it. And it's springtime too. You stay away, because it's gonna sound like a jungle if you put these by your coin purse. It's I'm telling you right now, it's gonna sound like two apes. Yep. Moving on. That baby girl, you did good. Now, hopefully, there's gonna be a reason for this, because I got noni oil a while ago. Ain't been able to do nothing with it. Listen, not around a circle. Littles on the way. You put them two on. It is. You said I'm exiting live right now. You said, auntie, don't want no more of that. I'm trying. No, come back. I'm just telling you. What she said. No, but no more babies. No more. Yeah. Too late. My nephew didn't already watch the rewatch. So guess what? They might just show up. They might just show up, girl. You exiting, but he be over here too. So he like, yeah. Oh, you said that's a mating call, auntie bed. Okay, let me go on and grab them. Let me go on and do that. Don't need trick. Just go on and sit on down, girl. Go on and sit on down. They might show up at the house. Shoot, that's nice. Thank you, Pumpkin. And auntie, thank you for my DVD player and my thing, because I'm sure gonna send that other one to the grandkids. They got some boxes in there that need to go out. I just been waiting. So I don't know how you order them. Y'all this is the name of the company. You can go find the website, I'm guessing. I have no idea. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a mating call. That's what we gonna call this combination. This ambery saffron. You said I didn't found it. That okay. And floral marshmallow. Floral marshmallow and ambery saffron. Okay. Jen. You know what it is, girl. You all right? Especially in this time. Folks gonna have to go looking. Thank you, auntie. Thank you. I'm gonna watch that in my bathroom, because I don't have call it the hootie hoo. Yeah, buddy. Yep, this. That's a mating call for sure. You said, oh, I got the saffron one. They're amazing. Okay, well, here we go. I'm only going to wear this in the house. I'm not going to wear it anywhere else I go. I'm only going to put this on when I know I'm going to be in the house all day, because I have very high pheromones. So this will have somebody trying to follow you home. Oh, I just looked. They, okay, I don't know. They was gifts for me. But, yeah. Thank you. So, if you've been fighting and arguing a lot, she been a little upset with you, you said right, because they be flocking. Listen, now I got to be careful, but this is going in the you said that's gonna do it. I already know how that works. And okay, so you want to know what's crazy? That's why a lot of times I do not wear perfume. Nope. That's why a lot of times I wear it in the house, but if I'm going out, nothing. No lotions, no nothing. Because, yeah, I had to learn that bit of science to help my life. Because my pheromones are very strong. Very. And I think it's just because I know it has to do with, genetics and all of that stuff. So anyway, so thank you, because I'm gonna take this in the bathroom and sit it on my little shelf in there, and I'm gonna watch me a movie in there. Because I think I do have one of y'all sent me one Blu-ray. I think I have one Blu-ray, one or two, and I'm gonna use whichever one it is to put it in there. So, thank you, Auntie. Okay, so do y'all want to know? I wasn't because I'm not completely done with this. But y'all want to know some of the stuff that I've been looking into lately? And so it's notes and notes, and it's all over. And again, when I study, my study is okay. So it's not complete thoughts, and this is why a lot of times when I'm trying to learn something, I don't include people because they be thinking I'm supposed to have it all. I don't. He's giving me the pieces, and y'all see how it go. Y'all know it be all over the place. It could be here, there. He might not give me the other answer for 2 weeks, but I was reading, which I need to go get. Hold on. All right, so you're going to need your normal Bible real quick. And we're going to Numbers. And I was all over the place. So this isn't like whatever. I'm just going to let y'all in on what I be seeing and how stuff be going for me. Oh no, we need you to turn all this sound down. Okay. Come on now. Oh, y'all hear my stomach? Not growling, you shush. Ah. Okay, that's not it either. What? Maybe I wrote that down wrong. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. I did. Okay. Nope, this ain't it either. What the heck? I wrote down the wrong. Hold on, y'all. Go back. Give me 1 second. I might have wrote this down in the wrong place. I done got carried away, wrote something down, and it's not in the right place. What the heck? Hold on, y'all. This what happened when I be moving fast. Oh, okay. It might be Exodus. Let me see. Give me one moment, y'all. What the heck? I think it might be Exodus. I'm probably looking in the wrong place. Interesting. I think it's Exodus. Okay, let me see. I don't even know how I wrote that there. Ah, I think we get in there. No. This gonna drive me now. Because I wrote it down, but this is not. Okay, so we just gonna go here. There was another thing I wanted to go to. Can y'all go to Exodus 28? We just gonna start here and we'll move up to the other stuff because I wrote that, but I don't know if that was to something else. That's making me really sad. I'm gonna have to go back and find it, but we'll get it together. Exodus 28. Hey. 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 Okay. So Exodus 28, y'all. Y'all over there, NIV. So I got, that's interesting because they're both there. So we're just going to move on. Okay, here we go. So it says, have Aaron, your brother, brought to you from among the Israelites, along with his sons, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, so that they may serve me as priest. Make sacred garments for your brother Aaron to give him dignity and honor. Tell all the skilled workers to whom I have given wisdom in such manners that they are to make garments for Aaron. Now, in another version, hold on, let me see. So in the KJV, it says, and thou shalt speak unto all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister unto me in the priest office. Right? So I'm looking at New International and KJV. So in the KJV, it says, tell all the skilled workers to whom I have given wisdom in such matters that they are to make garments for Aaron, for his consecration, so that he may serve as priest. Right? Now, do you believe that whatever you're making or creating, whatever energy that you put into it when you are creating, that is what is going to radiate off of it? So if you really don't feel like cooking, do your food come out normally like you want it to? Yeah. If you don't feel like making it, you're not excited about making it, you really don't feel like it, your food don't come out. If you making something, building something, and you really ain't feeling it, it's not going to be, because that same energy is not there. It be nasty. Okay, you be like, I did not do this right. Same with here. You ain't lying, girl. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. It's like, it tastes like here, damn, right? Right. Look, I was tired, so you just gonna eat it or don't. It don't matter. Make a sandwich. I don't care. This type thing. And girl, I told you I didn't feel like doing no hair. You the one said you wanted it done today, but I didn't feel like it. So you're not gonna give it your best. So do you think that God having Moses get the most skilled people, or the most wise people, the wisest people in clothing making or fashion or whatever it is, it was people that knew how to spin real gold. Like they knew how to melt gold down and do whatever and make real gold thread. Back then, when they didn't have all the technology we had, they actually made thread out of gold. Right? Kind of like how we do our chains and stuff now. But you can have gold woven into thread and into things, gold threads in things, right? So do you think that God, the best designers and that really understand fabric and how it works with the body, do you think, like they said, cotton and different fabrics that you put on your body actually make your body function better or function worse? So do you think that God would want, here we go now, or warlock or a witch weaving anything into the priest's garments? Even their stitching could be a hidden symbol. So way back then, before name brands was a thing, God said, only go to the people that I tell you to go to have them make this. Because do witches not sew things into people's clothes and have them put them on, and as long as they wearing it, they cursed? They sew spells into them, put them in pockets and seal them up, or on the inside of the, hell, they do it on houses. So even that, be careful. Now, he already taught us be careful who we go to have our oil made. He said, don't go to the apothecary and have them make your oil. You make your oil in the way of the apothecary. The reason he said that is because he knew it was witches and they magic work. So don't go to them and have them make your blessed oil, and don't go to them and have them make your clothes. Can I ask you a question? Who pushes the fashion in our society today? Celebrities. Who do they worship? Satan. And don't say specifically which materials to wear and what not to wear together. Come on. It does. It does. It tells you about the fabrics you're supposed to put on your body. Because think about this. Most of them are wife. All of them sell their soul to get their lines and stuff going. I just did some research on the Met Gala on Sunday. Come on, Sarah. So you was already in the business, because I was studying this on Sunday. We was right there together. I told you I've been studying this actually since Saturday. I've been looking into what I'm getting ready to talk to y'all about that had me all over the place. So it's crazy because God put it on your heart too. Okay? Maybe that's why CERCA really don't like wearing certain things, and I always got cotton. I need as much cotton on me as I can, and polyester makes me sweat, and it makes me feel all itchy and all of these different things, so I don't wear a lot of it. Right? But think about this. It be hidden symbols on their clothes, do it not? How many times before now did you just look at the name on the tag, you didn't look at the symbol? Makes sense why they dress children in sexy dresses and high heels. Okay, here we go. You feeling me now. You got me. I can't wear jeans anymore. Denim makes my skin crawl. You see Auntie Emily put them on every once in a while. You know why? Because the jeans that they make now are not what they used to be. They used to be real denim. Now they're more polyester. Everything is stretchy. Back in the day, jeans did not stretch. Do y'all remember that? You better get it to fit because it wouldn't go. Now, with wear, it's going to move out a little bit. But no. You said you saw a lot of symbols at the anime convention. You better get them to fit because wasn't no give in the jeans we used to have. And you could wear them jeans 3-4 times without washing them. I know that sounds crazy, but you know our parents was not throwing no jeans in the washing machine. If you didn't get them messed up, you fold them up and hang them back up as long as they didn't smell or they wasn't dirty. You put them jeans back in the closet. You can wear them one more time this week, and then we'll wash them on Friday type stuff. So, but now, baby, you wear a pair of them stretchies, baby, you gonna have to wash them because they make you sweat. You can't do that no more. People used to wear their jeans a couple times before. You could wear your jeans a couple times before you had to wash them, and they were still good. Now, no ma'am. Right, all the different fabrics lower your frequency. Right, okay. And if you trying to pick up on energy, which the Holy Spirit is, could those fabrics be blocking? Because God is a frequency. His voice. I have been kind of researching down that rabbit hole. Certain materials mixed together do something to. So could that be blockers for the Holy Spirit? As to why it was only natural fabrics and not synthetic fabric? Because they had synthetic fabrics back then. Nothing is new. Burn slow, do it not? If they don't mix wool and linen, if they don't mix wool and linen in one cloth. Come on. A couple different things. Yeah. 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 But think about this. Cotton, if it's woven, weed right or whatever, it'll burn slower. Polyester will melt into your skin. You know that, right? And the only way to get it out is to cut it out. Flesh and all. Think about this. If God showed up a lot of times as a flame, it's a heavenly flame, which is probably hotter than this earth stuff. Would it be wise for you to have polyester on? He was close to a burning bush. What would the plastic have done to his body if he was wearing polyester? Because the same stuff we had, they had back then. Think about that. It would have melted. The 3 Hebrew boys, what if they got thrown into the fire with polyester on? And not the cotton or whatever it was that they were wearing? What would have happened to them? You see what I'm saying? So you think about, anybody else remember that commercial that went, cotton, the fabric of our lives? I do remember that. God said not to mix fabric, and they was a scientific experiment showing. Yep, yeah. No. I get it. That's what we're talking about right now. Yeah. So y'all see where we going with this? Because most of the stuff that the stars have us go by, even the bags, don't be real leather. They be pleather, a mix of materials. They be having you pay all this money for a plastic bag. The fold, yep. Charge you a lot for the stuff that ain't got nothing to it. But the real stuff, you can go get that for a little bit of nothing for real. I showed y'all my leather bags. They're beautiful. And I didn't pay over $100 for none of them. But you got to pay $7,000 for a fake plastic bag. Let me ask y'all a question. Are Chanel bags real leather? The Telfar and those bags are a couple $100. I was going to say, the Chanel bags don't be real leather either. A lot of them bags is plastic. $10,000 for a plastic bag. Louis Vuitton too. Okay. Okay. So we getting somewhere. Yeah. Here we go. All right. It says, okay, I'm going to go back over here. Come on. All right, it says, tell all the skilled workers to whom I have given wisdom in such matters that they are to make garments for Aaron for his consecration. So when God starts to consecrate, what's the definition of consecration? Let's look that up. I know y'all know, but what's the definition of consecration? Tell me. I saw on TikTok where a girl had to get hers fixed and it broke. Girl, and this why auntie go where I go to get my bags, Goodwill and everywhere else, and got beautiful leather bags. I'll take a knockoff, nice leather, not a knockoff, but like a no-name brand leather bag, because baby, they gonna make it with quality. The moment they put their name on it, they didn't cheapen it because they want to make their money. Auntie got some nice leather bags. I got them off Amazon, didn't pay over $100 for them, and they nice. Real cowhide leather, you can tell it's gonna last and all that. It's real nice. Set apart, the action of making or declaring something typically church and sacred. Consecration, the act of making something holy through religious ritual. The pastor at the church where here was encouraging everyone to pledge a sorority, and they said proudly wear their letters. So you're gonna be in my other part of my wait, hold that thought. Just stay right there because we going somewhere. You gonna be in my business, daughter? After you just sent me these beautiful perfumes that I'm going to use after I get out the tub watching my new... Really? We going there. Just stay right there. So, I'm going to read to you the note I wrote right here. To go with that. Sometimes secrets are right in front of us. We just need the right light. Why in the world would a pastor of God be telling you to pledge to anything but God? No. Don't cry. I'm saying I didn't even talk about it. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about it. This is what we was going to get to here in a minute. So just know, Sarah was on the clothes. If you didn't know that pledging to a sorority and who those gods are that they pray to, you would think because this pastor is telling you it's okay. And it's witchcraft in it all. Everything that goes on in the White House and in the Masonic Lodge. Do y'all realize that the Masonic Lodges are the parent companies for sororities? The only allegiance you're supposed to pledge is to God. You're not supposed to pledge allegiance to anything else. So you have a pastor in the pulpit telling people to pledge allegiance to deities. You hear me? Your allegiance. You hear me? You said here in Louisiana, in the universities, they have pledges and sororities. Yeah, all of it. Who are they serving? And this is the light I'm talking about. Even the light they have be darkness, because behind closed doors they do rituals. That don't tell you. A lot of pastors are Masons. How? I know one. My daddy is a pastor and a Mason. Ain't no way. Girl, I seen him. He came across my thing, said he having Bible study. I said, no, CERCA, get out. A young man was just unalive pledging to a frat. Girl. Girl. Yep, my hubby friend is one of those. And he's stuck at home. It changed him. He's different. Yeah, because once you know, you can't unsee. Okay. The same thing that be going on in churches in secret is the same thing that goes on in the Masonic lodges, is it not? It's just crazy. The whole congregational part of it is I was speechless. And now you see why your mama don't be running too. It be synagogues of Satan. He told everybody stop being too salty Christian. Hey, Dad, I ain't even gonna let the phone ring. Thank you for telling us that some of these churches and synagogues of Satan. Nope, we see it every day. Yeah, we just want to tell you thank you for all the information, because we wouldn't have known even what we would have been amen in it and didn't even know it was wrong. Yeah, thank you for the hidden knowledge. We appreciate it. Thank you for opening our eyes so we can see that the light that they have, it ain't even light, it's darkness. We appreciated that. Thank you. Don't forget, Simon the sorcerer was running with Paul Neal. Don't forget, Demas and Hermogenes was running with Paul Neal. So you got the nigga that's a real witch, but he want the Holy Ghost only so he can make money and plan to deceive the people. And then you got these people that's mad because they don't get addressed as Christians or whatever, but the first time they can, they flip on a Christian. Like, what? No. I rode past the church one night. It had to be 2 or 3 in the morning. It was people in the parking lot. Like, it was daytime and they was in all black. I went down a deep rabbit hole finding out the Pope in Catholic Church. Yeah. The Pope in the hospital having dreams about demons dragging him to hell. We talked about it. I was looking at the church website, which had a Wiccan symbol. I thought it would be. Still think it's important to study for yourself? Do you? Now you see why I didn't care. People like, you need to be in church. Do you even know what that said? I told y'all the church is an apostolic church I used to go to. Baby, and you used to be able to feel the Holy Ghost running through that place in the parking lot in early 2000s when I moved to where I moved to. Baby, that pastor, rest his soul, went to Ethiopia and Africa and Jerusalem, and when he came back, he had some Egyptian art on the outside of his office that he got over there. And I told a person, he don't need to have that in here. Do he know what that is? Oh, he got it on his trip. I said, he don't need to have that in there. Right after that, a whole bunch of scandal came out about the church. No scandals prior to. Put that in there. The church was empty, babe. It was like ghost town. Remember the dream I told you the last few weeks in the lives about the Marine Kingdom being in the church and people and keeping people trapped? I realized that was the church right after watching that, baby girl. This is why I said you are free to leave here whenever you want to. Don't come to me for all the answers. God want to show you, and you need your own relationship with God. Did I not? Them is 3 things I've been saying since. Don't put me up on no pedestal. I'm right here walking side by side with y'all. But you need Jesus for yourself. You need a relationship with God for yourself. That's why when people say we a cult, baby, ain't nobody here. Folks leave and come back all the time. Get mad at me, whatever, and they'll come. We family. You ain't trapped here. You can go wherever you want to. But once I told y'all, once God open your understanding, it be hard to go back to that. Especially when you know, you be like, where is Ashton Kutcher? Because I gotta be getting pumped, because ain't no way in hell they said this up here in this church. And they, amen. Woo, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. What? Do you realize what he just told you is not? Go ahead. Woo, go ahead. He just told you how to do a spell. He's telling you to chase after money and prosperity and the look of being a Christian. But ain't nothing Christian about him. Ain't nothing Christ-like in nothing he say, in his actions. No. Baby, folks used to say, how you like the service? It is all right. I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't seeing go to church. But baby, you better know that they know what they talking about. I be seeing the fakeness. It's so crazy. Daughter. And now you understand why I be like, Jesus, if you want me to know, I ain't saying I won't go. But if it's the way that I can find out where I can just get you and not all the extra, I'm going. Thanks for so much for preaching the right way and not the watered down word. Man, my mom's old pastor literally was just calling church members up to the stage to sow a seed of $1,000. He called them on stage so that they be too embarrassed to say no. Baby, he should have called me. From the seat, I ain't got it, pastor. But can I get a loan for all the years that I didn't pay in? This is why they used to throw me out. Throw me out. Listen, I stopped when my daughter passed back in 2011. After the funeral, I never went back. Those people made me pay $500 for the food, and I was in that church for 37 years. Come on. And you had us reading Jeremiah. He literally preached that and twisted the whole meaning of it about blessings. I said, what? That is not it. This is why your mama used to be getting thrown out. Because I'll be like, and you know the pastor can see your face. Because I don't do real big churches. So he can see everybody's face. Baby, this why your mom sat in the back of the church. Because when I found my face up and get to packing my stuff and these kids up, it's time for us to go. You said they have the nerve to call people about their tithes, but not to see if they're okay. Come on. So I was wrong. I was wrong when I first came here telling y'all this. I was wrong. When I was like, listen, because remember people start asking me what church I go to. I said, I don't, the church of the house. The house church. The church, the same ones that Jesus then was at. They went to some synagogues, but for the most part, yeah, no, I'm in the house. Because once God starts to open up his understanding to you and revelation to you, it's hard to go back to that. Because you already know most of the people that's leaving don't even understand what that man is saying. Do you think if they took those 5 hours that they do all the singing and all of this stuff and told people to come in and bring their iPad and sit down and we so what, it don't look good on TV, but I need you to understand, because your soul is at risk if you leave here and you don't understand. The only person, you ain't even going to be able to blame your pastor, because God told us in the word, study to show yourself approved. We knew, recognize, I hadn't been in church in about 2 years, and when I found you on the clock app, okay. Nope, you made sense, and the awakening is something that I'm grateful for. The signs are literally in front of their face, and yet they still being sweet. Listen, I'm glad I taught y'all. Well, God taught y'all how to study, but you see, I said, listen, some of y'all gonna go back to church in the beginning. Did I not? I said it ain't gonna be the same. You answer all my questions. I'm glad I'm here. Oh, well, listen, y'all be answering a lot of mine too. I ain't gonna say some. A lot of my answers that I've had, y'all come in and say, "CERCA, did you know?" No, but you just told me right now. Thank you. Because I sure been looking for the answer, and God let it come through y'all. But do you see how hard it is to just go back to that after we sit here and take every scripture and we go look it up and we go look up the words and we go look up the places and what they mean? You said, I'm with you, Carol. My family was a member of my old church for over 30 years. We tithed faithfully. We needed $1,000 to bury my mom. They would help. They said my mom needed to ask for the money. What? I went back to find a good place to be baptized. It's so hard. Girl, get your baptism and keep moving. Get your baptism and keep moving. Pray over your body, anoint your body, and then go get your baptism and keep moving. I told you, I used to do drop-offs. I'm only here to bring, you said, and did. Oh, okay. Get your baptism and keep moving. I never thought about that, but you do see way more people at the service than you do at Bible study, right? Because it's for the look, huh? That's what you did. Okay. Come on. Go on and get your baptism and keep on moving. That's right on time, because I have sure been feeling guilt about not being in church, but I cannot. My eyes are being open. Listen, I'm not telling you not to go. I'm just saying, once you study for yourself, it's hard. It is hard to go back to I prayed over myself and anointed myself, and I got the Holy Spirit. I saw the video of the pastor last night, and that was it for me now. Do y'all see how it's about to be easy for them to make the world follow this leader that's about to come? Because if they can tell you to wear your college gear and do all of this, knowing that is based on mythological gods and idol gods, what you think they about to tell you when this one world leader come and the world is in chaos and all of that? What you think they about to? And I'm not knocking going to college, but what you think if they can get you to bring idol worship into the church? The next step is worshiping, and people worship their pastor. They will go against God's word for what they pastor say, right or wrong. They will agree and go against God's word, not go looking for it nowhere else, nothing. If the pastor say it, it's law. Period. Period. So think about it. If the pastor can get them to go against God's law, you don't think it's going to be easy for him to get them to worship the Antichrist? Because they don't even understand. And I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying, like that Pastor Keon Henderson talking about, don't give to the poor because there is no multiplication in giving to them, and segregated for tithing and offering to the church. Yep, so much stood out to me. He even said about the face recognition in the airport being made convenient for us while others wait in long lines, and said God makes it easy for us. I was like, no. Girl, and folks be like, you see how they don't know we in the end times? They have no clue of what's going on right now. They just talking, just saying stuff, just baby. Nope. This ain't even where we was going today. This how our classes be. Guess we need to talk about it. Y'all don't think this crazy? Huh? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. So, let's do it. Because 3-1 and his following is a lot. I didn't realize how well known of a preacher he is. He is met with all types of celebs and bragged about having 30,000 church members. Well. All I'm going to say is this. I'm not knocking anyone. But he bragging about having 30,000. Do he realize that's 30,000 souls that God gave him to get ready for judgment? See, people be caring about them numbers. Like, right. But did you lead them? Did you help them on their growth? Like, because this stuff is all about to go away. What that song say? Only what you do for Christ is going to last. I know. And encouraging false worship. Listen. Do y'all now see why when people left, I said, if you're going to leave, go ahead and go. You don't get to say, I'm your no. If you feel like this place don't fit you no more, you need to go find it. And people thought I was being rude. No. I might only be the person to get you to a certain place. And then just like in school, you don't stay with the teacher from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. You got to go to another classroom. And I'm okay with that. I'm only supposed to put certain seeds in you. And then it'll be somebody else that put other seeds in you. I'm not supposed to do them all. Now, some of y'all, I mean, look at how many people we started out with and look at how many people we got now. We got 349,000 followers on what's the name, but it ain't more than probably 2,000 of us that get together in a week. I'll say 500. Well, it might be a little bit more than that because I'll be looking at the views. So maybe we got 600 people that's really in our community right now. Maybe everybody don't be in class, but they go back and watch. I say 400 to 600 out of 349,000. That's okay with me. I ain't sad about it at all. I threw my seeds out. And the people that were supposed to grow in the garden that I set up, they growing there. That's it. That's all. You don't gotta throw no fit, just leave. You don't gotta keep up mess, just leave. Just leave. You hear me? Yeah. Cause I don't want to be responsible. Listen, this is my thing. I'm not everybody taste. And I believe in my heart that if you really want change, that's when you come over here. But if you want to be a woe is me person and always find something to complain about it, and you don't want to stand up and learn for yourself, you're going to hate it here. You're going to think I'm rude. You're going to think I'm harsh. You're going to think all of that because you ain't ready to change and you ain't ready to be held accountable. And so then this isn't the station you need to be at. There might be another station you missed and you need to go back over there. Hey, Pumpkin, you hear me? I'm going to tell y'all something. And she might be in here. So the other mother that I had, remember I told y'all the whole thing with my glasses and me taking her and all of that kind of stuff. And I normally don't put that business out there, but it bothered me. Okay? She showed up at my house. She had been calling me and she been blocked because I told you, when I'm done, this is the thing. People, especially people that are users and whatever else, they think that you cannot see them because they are deceitful. Do you understand what I'm saying? They feel like you can't see them. But this is why I journal when I feel like people offend me or make me feel some type of way or do something that make me kind of snap back, because I need to know if I'm tripping or not. But if I start to see a pattern, baby, I'm not gonna keep doing that with you. One, I don't like nobody showing. You will not. If I let my own mama knock on the door, my own biological mama, when I lived in Arizona and she used to drive out to my house, which was 45 minutes to an hour away from her, and she wouldn't tell me, and she would knock on the door, she would tell you. I would sit there and look at her through the gate, and it would be open, and I'm not opening the door. You don't get to show up at my house. You don't get to pop up at my house. You don't get to just call me whenever you want to. You do not get to do that. I don't have to respond. I don't have to open the door. People feel entitled to stuff they not. But, baby, you already showed me time and time again when my leg was hurt, she would not come out here. But as soon as I got my car, now you want to come out and hang out and this, that, and the other. But when I really needed you, you didn't come. But every time you needed me for something, and she lied about some stuff that didn't make me feel good, and I was like, okay, yeah, no. We're not doing that. And so when she showed up at my house, she was knocking on the door. And then she tried to call me. And then she went and sat across the parking lot and all this stuff. I don't care. You can do all of that. You're not getting in here no more. Because when you come here, the spirit in my house be so heavy, it take me days to get whatever that is out. And me and my cousin talked about it the other day, and I had kept saying, I gotta quit, because the spirit that is on her is so heavy that when she leaves, it be in my house for like 4 days. No joke. And so I don't have the emotional energy for that. But it also shows you this. And if you watching, you know I already told you to your face. I don't do funny acting folks. Because I'm solid, especially if you in my personal life. Like if I know you personally, baby, I'll go hard for you. But your little sneaky comments and all of that, when you get what you want from me and then you want to talk crazy, oh, baby, I don't do none of that. I was literally just having this convo about my sister. The police were just at my door because of her shenanigans. This is the last time she needs to show me who she is. Girl. Clock it, Niecy Pooh. I'm telling you, I do not. Right. You got the one time to make me feel some kind of way. And I ain't, and I don't wish nothing bad on you. I don't pray that nothing bad happened to you or nothing. You can't be in my life no more. And then, like I said, that whole, what you call it, slot machine thing. I need what I need from you. I don't care what's going on in your life, and I don't care if I'm not there for you. You always need to be available for me. Sorry, but that's how I feel about that. And this is CERCA flesh talking, period. It is what it is. And two, if you haven't paid attention in the Bible, God tells you to pay attention to a person's character. Test them. And once you know who they are, believe them. Once you understand the spirit that is working in them, believe them. And a lot of people don't, because of they looking at this, what they know. Baby, no, I'm looking at your heart, and your heart says you're evil. Your heart says you're selfish. Your actions say you only want to deal with people when you getting something out of it. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have to talk to you when you don't get to see me when you want to. It's my choice. Do you hear me? It's my choice if you see me. It's my choice if I talk to you. It's my choice if I open my door. No. She didn't care for her actions were pulling us into her mess. She didn't care that she brought nonsense to where my son sleeps. I'm done, baby. That's the listen. And this is why your TT don't be having nobody in her crib. Because I told you people would just, okay, prime example. Didn't I tell you people would just they'll pop up here and expect to be let in my house? Or wherever before I lived here? People that they know I don't mess with them, so they think, oh, okay, it's been a while. Don't call my phone. Please don't come over here and watch me on social media or nothing. I want you to go away. You said literally dealing with this right now. Go away. Didn't I tell you? People will bring a lot of craziness to your life and expect you to just keep dealing with it, and they're not going to change. Oh, let me go on over there. I'm going to pray for you. That's all I got for you. Because once you have a spirit of peace in your home and in your mind, and God has calmed your mind down. My mama just said when I talked to her, she said, you in a good mood or a bad mood? Because I know you got your podcast and I know you don't do heavy stuff. I said, I'm in a good mood. She told me what she told me. Okay, my cousin, when she called, same thing. I ain't about to deal with that every other day. You depressed and stuff. No. That's what happened to me, and I don't regret removing them from my life. She had already shown her character, and I gave her another chance. There's a reason why you don't talk to them. Nothing has changed. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. If you are not concerned about the weight that you are dropping in my life, I then have to evaluate you being in my life. You understand? Because if you can't be bothered with my problems, I can't be bothered with yours. And I'm just going to say that. Because people will constantly go to your emotional ATM and pull out the support they need, but baby, they are not never depositing nothing good in it. You be in a negative, they don't care. They gon' put it in overdrive. Because I just need you to be who I need you to be for me. F what's going on with you. You said she was trauma dumping every day. Girl, they don't never want to get out of it. It's always a problem. No. When people are truly far from God, you can feel the absence of his presence for them. They don't have peace either. Girl, right. And you ain't about to bring your non-peace self into my peaceful place unless you want peace. Because they'll come acting like they want peace. And by 10, 15, 20 minutes on that conversation, baby, you be like, I should not have answered this phone. I'm good for hanging up in people's face. My iPad died. I'll let it die. I'll let it die. You hear me? I'll let it die. I don't abandon myself anymore for others. I protect my peace at all costs. I'm trying to tell you. I will let it die. And move on. And hope that you don't try to call back. Depending on who it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And go lay down and take a nap. So I can be asleep when you call back. You don't take me to go to sleep. I mean, this the thing. I'm trying to tell. Okay, let me ask you a question. Who's found more peace in the last few years? Just being honest. Do you feel tension when you walk into your house all the time? You said laugh out loud facts. Girl, I'm going to get busy. And y'all know my stuff be on vibrate, so I ain't going to hear it unless I'm the joy. I can't hear it if you call anyway. Okay. So when you go back, if you have to go back around family members, different people you used to be around, my niece changed her message on her phone to Spanish. So when you call her, you think you have the wrong number. She ain't having that mess. She protecting her peace. I might do that. Thank you, Nisi Pooh. I might do that. I just might do it. That song, I Won't Go Back, be hitting every time. Girl. Girl. And what's so crazy is so many people from my past have been showing up. I told y'all this. Didn't I tell y'all once all this stuff started happening that they rolled their eyes and laughed at me and said I was crazy before they was going to be trying to find their way back? It's happening. You said that's good. I might have to do that too. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. Will. You ain't even calling the right place. Yeah. Will. You said right and sending posts that we talk about. Listen. This my thing. You said let me go learn a new language. This. My thing is this, family. Now y'all see why I don't care. I mean, granted, I have my lonely days. But once God gives you peace in your mind and in your spirit, and that's not saying your life is going to be perfect every day, baby, you will not trade it for nobody and nothing. My kids even be like, Mom, you in a good mood? Oh, okay. Consider my feelings. Consider what I might have already been with. If you can't consider me, but you want me to hear all your problems and all of this and that, and everything about our relationship is just about you, one-sided friendships, one-sided relationships. No. The last time I got a call that was not from my children was a dentist appointment at peace now. I'm trying to tell you. Baby, nothing like peace of mind and spirit. Auntie, sleep good. You hear me? Walk in your house and you can feel it being light. It ain't that heavy, anxious. I know it's about to be some issues and an argument and all of that. No. Nope. I will not be doing it. Once God gave me my peace, that's why, yeah. You know, when I moved here, I was like, dang, I don't know nobody, this, that, and the other. I got my one friend, but we wasn't talking no more. And I was like, well, I'm just about to get busy doing me every day like I did before. Because if it got to do with your drama and your chaos, I'm not every day. You didn't have nothing good happen. There was nothing positive that you can talk about. Everything else is drama and everybody else's business. Feels like it's good eating time all the time. That part, auntie. You ain't lying. Just excited about everything that's going on. Yeah, toes wiggling and just, no. I don't want no drama. I don't want no craziness. You don't got to call me and tell me the family business unless it's something like that. If it's something that they've been talking about for 22 years, I will not. I felt light and very much at peace when I divorced my husband. No more walking on eggshells, baby. This, mama. This. And I don't encourage divorce. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think I would even be here if I was still married. I don't. I think I would have been unalived already, or just not at somebody else's hands. But the amount of stress that I was under, ridiculous. Like, and I, no. Yeah. And if you think about it, a lot of those things, they keep you preoccupied so you can't keep your mind on God. If somebody call you early in the morning with craziness, first thing in the morning, it sets the tone for your day. It sets the tone. You be irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have somebody call you that's laughing and talking happy at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when you get up, you going to walk lighter. You answer the phone and somebody's instant drama, you literally sit back and kind of slunk over. It's like, Pay attention to your body. You said like today. Pay attention to your body. What is it? Lord forgive me. You know, like your body language when you get on the phone with certain people. I started talking on the phone in a mirror, and I could see how my body language changed depending on who I was talking to. If it was an interesting conversation and we are laughing and we are talking and it's good, I'm almost like leaned to the phone or leaned into the thing. Drama, I'm turning and just kind of trying to figure out something to do because I really don't want to hear it. Because you are dumping into my spirit and no. Now, I'm not saying I don't want to listen, but if it's something that you just continually going through and it's a repeat, but a different version of the same thing, well, when is you going to change it? I hear that they can't, but when is you going to do it? So there'll be no complaining about this lady because I told her before I didn't want to talk to her. The first year I met her, I said, "Is something that ain't right about you?" I don't know what it is, but I'm going to put my finger on it. Second year, third year, this is the fourth year I've known her now. No, ma'am. I don't answer the phone for people if I instantly start yawning when I'm not even sleepy. I cannot. Girl, listen. Because it make you mentally tired and energy don't lie. And this is why y'all, teacher, sister, whatever, be by herself all day long. When people call with drama, I pretend like somebody is calling me and I tell them I call them back. I just ask them, what you about to do? Because I'm about to go. Everybody and my friends and family know if I ask you what you about to do, that means I want to get off the phone. What you got to do today, either a version of those, that means I'm ready to get off the phone. Yeah. It means I'm ready to get off. I don't want to do this no more. This is a heavy conversation that I don't want to have. I tell them I have to go to the bathroom. Hey, whatever you got to do. Because the devil don't care about how much weight he put on you. They made me cuss this AM, and I had to repent. I was sleeping, caught off guard. Forgive me, Lord. Listen, he know. Yep. So we done got from close to this. Maybe everybody needed this today. We gonna get back on these clothes. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. All I gotta say I gotta walk my bird and just hang up before they figured it out. You is crazy, girl. Yeah, that. Swift and done with. You hear me? But this is the thing, family. There are gonna be some situations that you have to be in that you're not gonna be able to leave. But if that's it, okay, that's different. But I'm not adding no extra that don't have to be here. That's a part of that false burden. Oh, this person is going through something. That you will see that they will problem jump. Today it's a family member. Tomorrow it's the man at the job. They adhere and attract to the negative things or the sorrowful things or the sad things. And it keeps them sad. I don't want to hear that every day. You said absolutely today was so much confirmation. Well, y'all know we can start out one place. He take us somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. People want you for what you want them for. And you might not have been on here earlier, but like I told people, I don't have to let you see me when you want to see me. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to do anything. If I want to, I will. Just like with the internet. If I want to get on the internet, I'm going to get on the internet. If I don't need no whatever. I just went through some of the, what's the names on there? Yes, my coworker, I'm constantly making the mood happy or change the subject. She be so mad though. Girl, they do be irritated. They do. Yeah, I don't got to do nothing I don't want to do. So if I don't want to be on the internet, I was telling people, you cannot make me get on the internet. You can't keep on sending me messages to talk to you. That none of that is going to work. If I don't want to respond, if I don't want to do whatever, I'm not going to. Yep, I'll say anything. All right, let me go fry this turkey. I'm trying to tell you, nephew, ain't nobody got time for that. And people will try to make you, that is selfish. Do you understand that? Say I'm not on here for a week. In real life, yes, I know y'all be worried about me, but two, it's none of your business what I'm doing. I don't have to be sick not to be on here. Maybe I just don't want to be on the internet. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but you cannot make me get on the internet. You cannot make me respond to you. And I'm not saying I'm trying to be mean. I might not have even been in no messages. I might not have whatever else it is. Or I might just have something going on with me. And I don't have the emotional whatever for anything else but what's going on with me. Have you ever had a day when you just can't? It don't matter if it's this much or this much. You just can't. I just pray for your safety when you're not on or whatever you need. Thank you so much. That's what I pray. I always pray for you. NWOU, then be down, then rabbit holes into the next class. That's what I'm looking for. You hear me? Right. You can't force me to get online. Don't do that. If I'm not on here, go to y'all like my baby said, Joy. You got a lot of stuff to study. We got 1,300 classes. Go back and watch them. You hear me? We got more than enough material. You ain't read every book that you done bought. If I'm not on here, I'm just not on here. Yeah, I see me or hear me or whatever else it is, but just because you see me on TikTok, same thing. Don't do that. You want somebody coming and knocking at your door because you ain't been at work for a week? You want your job calling you every day saying, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Y'all already know I'm at home. Well, this is my job. So if you don't want it done to you, don't do it to me. If you don't see me, wait till I come back. Don't poke me. Yes, I know y'all be sending messages and that's fine with stuff that's going on, but that other stuff, if you don't want to go to work, you don't want to hear from nobody at work either. I could have, God forbid, my parent could have passed or something, and I just don't feel like talking. Be considerate, please. Y'all got more than enough stuff to study. Books and books and books and everything else. Okay? Then that's not fussing. That's just being realistic. Because I've been doing this for 3 years, and I did not know it was going to take up this much of my life. I'm about to be 44. When I met y'all, I was about to be 42. And now I'm about to be 45. So you taught us so much that we should be able to, without you for a while. Oh, I know y'all can. I don't have, listen, if they cut me off today and y'all couldn't find me, I am not worried about none of y'all. And that's for me. I'm not worried about none of y'all. You hear me? I already know y'all gonna get to it. I already know y'all gonna find the information. I already know all of that training gonna kick in, babe. I'm not worried. You know how some pastors be like, I don't know if such and such is gonna make it. I don't question. If you stayed here this long, even if you left and came back, if you've been here this long, whether it kick in now or later, I already know it's gonna kick in. If you made it this long with me, I'm not worried. See, a lot of folks gotta hover over their people and control them. I know y'all got it. And if you don't got it, you know how to go find it. I ain't tripping. Hey, pumpkin, I believe in y'all. Yeah, I'm saying. We were in boot camp for 3 years, and if they cut this mess off today, y'all got what you need, not just for the Bible. Not just for the Bible. You have information about psychology and all of these different things. You all have learned so many things as a collective. We all, not y'all, we all have learned from each other. You guys have skill. Like, I don't care if you don't know it by heart. You know how to go get it. That's all that mattered to me. You ain't got to be at nobody else's level. You just need to be where God wants you at. You might be a pinky. You might be an eyebrow, hair. You might be the inside of the ear, the drum on the ear. You might be a tooth in the back. You might, I don't know what part of the body you're in, but you know. And every part of the body don't do the same thing. One take in, one put out. Okay. Period. Only thing you doing with your eyes is seeing. They don't pick up nothing. Your eyes don't lift anything. You said, I think I'm an eyelash. Right. And which is, if we didn't have eyelashes, we would have a lot of eye infections, because eyelashes stop all the dirt and this and that and particles that are in the air. Somebody might be eye solution. The water that's on your eye. What if you're that? You just be a good eye rinser. You hear me? Some of y'all is taste buds. Some of y'all is the string under your tongue, or the vein under your tongue. Like, we all got a different part. We all got something else. It's only 2 eyes. It's only 2 hands. It's 10 fingers. You might be the middle joint right here on the body. You ain't the whole finger. You just this joint right here. And it ain't that this is bad, because if you don't have this, your finger don't bend. Maybe you the ligament on the elbow. And if it's not right, then a person's shoulder gonna hurt. So you just need to be a good ligament on the elbow. Maybe you a toe bone is connected to the foot bone, is connected to the, I don't remember. It's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone connected to the hip bone. The hip bone connected. I don't even know if that's the song, but think about that and figure out which part of the body you is. Y'all know the one. Y'all know that. I haven't sung it in forever, but you know it. You a ligament. Okay, see? You got to figure out which part of the body you is, and you can't be worried. The ligament is not worried about what the eye is doing. And the eye is not worried about what the butt cheek is doing. Everybody got to be their part. You might be a uterus. You might be an ovary. You might be a scrotum. You might, who knows? But if the whole body, it is a song. I know. That's what I say. I just don't know the whole song. You don't know what part of the body you are. And not what your gift is. What part of the body you are. But if one part of your body is not working, it throws the rest of the body off, do it not? You can have a headache, and it'll make the rest of your body not feel good. You can have a stomach ache, but the rest of your body does not feel good. You can have a toothache, but your whole body will be out of whack. Now, it might not be pain in your body, but it's just like your equilibrium off and your eyes is hurting and all, I mean, one thing. So you can't be worried about what someone else is doing. You just need to figure out what your function in the body is and do it. And I think that's what kind of rubs people the wrong way about me, because like a lot of leaders and pastors and whoever, they always try to come and tell me what God want me to do, while I'm already doing what God told me to do. Because when I did what they said, I wasn't getting nowhere. I felt like I didn't have purpose in life. But once I did what God told me to do, I feel like I'm living. I know I'm living in my purpose, because things are being produced from it. Good things. Things I don't regret. Do you hear me? But as long as I was letting people tell me, you supposed to be a thumb, you supposed to be a right toe, you supposed to be a, well, kind of, I'm like some eyes. Because God allowed me to see things that a lot of people didn't see. And maybe sometimes I get to be an ear. I don't really know. Maybe you change. Who knows? But overall, I had to ask God who and what he wanted me to be. And I didn't feel like I was living in that until he told me. And he didn't tell me right away. It was bits and pieces, like a puzzle that he gave me. Start doing this, start doing that, start doing this. And then he had other people, like, that didn't know me, say, you must be a psychic. Are you a prophet? Who are you? Which was crazy because I would be and just read a story about some guy sending somebody to somebody, and that was their job. And the person would ask them, complete stranger, how do you know my life? Don't worry about it. Just, can you do this, please? Because you know I don't know you. So, daughter, this is off topic and emotionally. I want to send you something. Where do you go to find? On my website, thank you, CERCATROVA22.com. It's the same website we've had forever. Yeah. Thank you. But with that, ooh, you just made me forget, Mama. Be who you're supposed to be. You hear me? Be who you're supposed to be. Don't let nobody tell you. Ask God. Live in your purpose. Now, God will send people to tell you things. But then even with that, you go to God and say, okay, what you want me to do with this information? Because the information about people telling you who you are, right? That's where we're going. A lot of people told me God didn't want me to teach. They told me, I'm talking about from young until now, they told me God did not call you to teach. One person said, you're just supposed to be a pastor's wife. What does that mean? God did not call you to teach. I said, okay. God had already given me my confirmation when I was in grade school. Seeing as how pretty much every class I was in, I was the student teacher. Not a student teacher, but the assistant, and I end up technically being a student teacher. So what you don't know is what God has had me doing, sitting in a room reading all kind of Reader's Digest and library and dictionaries and books about old stuff. Girl, listen, Missy Pooh, you would not believe. Up until like I was still arguing with pastors and stuff, like right before I met y'all. They telling me, oh, honey, you ain't got the Holy Ghost, and look at your dress. What's wrong with how I'm dressed? Oh, you want to look like a Christian. See, I'm not concerned about looking like one. That's the problem. Too many people be worried about what it look like instead of what it is. You hear me? Sir, you're out here yelling and praying out loud in people's faces, and God talked about that. Did he not? He said they pray aloud where everybody can see them so that they appear to be a certain way. Is that not in there? They pray aloud in the squares and the synagogues. I don't remember the scripture completely. Wow, when majority of teachers are females anyways, laugh out loud, but it's different with God's word. Yeah, they crazy. You just read it? They do all these elaborate prayers out so people can see them. You said it's in James. Thank you. Tell me y'all don't see that going on right now. And so, Lord, forgive me. But when I see people talking about God and they have sponsored under their thing, I'm not going to lie to you, I scroll. Yeah, I want the honest truth. I'm telling you right now. When I see people on TikTok and I hear them talking about whatever and I go to watch the video, if I look down at the bottom and see a sponsored video, I scroll. Why you can't talk about God for free and let people bless you? But I ain't knocking nobody hustle. You do what you do. But I just grow. And this just me. I'm not saying you got to do it, but I do. Because why? Why? Why is that right there? So you getting paid. Moving on. I'm going to just leave it. I don't even got nothing to say. It's like you. Are you really talking about this because you want people to hear it? Or are you talking about it because you want to get paid? And you know that people pay attention to God and the Bible and this and that. And because my son even said it. He was like, and my daughter. She was like, Mom, you see how popular it is to talk about God? I said, until people start having to lose their life for it here shortly. Yeah, I do. What kills me, though, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I think this is just my opinion. I am not judging anybody. But why are you talking about God with your rear end squatting up and down in the gym? Your whole print in the leg machine, and you talking about God give his battles to the strongest, this or that? Why couldn't we see you walking out the gym? I'm talking about you on a machine, whole cheeks, whatever, and you're. I ain't knocking nobody. I'm not. Do you see what I'm saying? No, for real. Some don't match. It's a very seductive video. You know where a man's mind's going. He ain't think about God when he's seeing it. She ain't think about God when she see that. And so I can't. Some stuff I just have to. And I'm not. Again, I'm not judging nobody, because get the word out however you get it out. But certain things, I just feel like sometimes it be a little misleading. Do you see what I'm saying? You know that people gonna comment because you hear it or like it because they hear the scripture, but then it's a little different. You know what I mean? Like, you can show the video of you in the gym, but it don't have to be a back shot or your whole print out in the middle of the camera. Like, just have it on your face and let us see your arms. You know what I'm saying? That Nikwa. And that's what I be feeling like it is. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me a little bit. And this is just my own opinion. I'm not knocking them, because if somebody listen to a scripture and that gets them there, God got all his ways. But it just be weird to me sometimes, because it's like, are you causing, I mean, like, what is being sent here? It reminds me of a dream that I had back in the early 2000s when I told y'all 9/11 was coming, and I knew the woman was sitting, she was on the stage singing. She was a white lady. She was on the stage singing. She had this blonde hair, but like, when I was walking up, you couldn't see her because she was like down at the thing. I heard gospel music, but when I got up to the stage, she was dancing like a stripper while singing the gospel song. This was my dream. And the spirit that was on her, you could tell it was lust. This is a dream I had in like the early 2000s, like April 2000. Okay, 2001, April 2001, right? It was spooky. It was spooky. And that's really what started being kind of my turning point. You said, I mean, ain't that what happening with the gospel singers? I don't know. And I'm not going to talk about nobody. I'm just telling y'all the dream I had. and I can tell y'all some of the stuff that I be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, the first thing that you normally do is see before you hear, right? And so, I don't know. Like I said, these are just my personal thoughts. I'm not judging nobody. I don't, because people would have said, oh, you teaching and you got your stomach out and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I'm also in my house. Like, and at that time I was on here, I'm going through menopause. I'm not making it up an excuse. But I'm not bending over or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you being seductive. Men and women, anybody want to raise their hand? You know when you being seductive? It don't matter if you put church music to it. If you're being seductive, you know when you're being seductive. Is this true or not? But you know when you being seductive. You know if you walking a little different, the way you know. You know when what you are doing is to get a certain attention, like you know. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, it's a little weird. And that's just me. I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm just telling you what I've seen, and it kind of it I ain't gonna say it. It kind of made me step back, like, oh, I did not think that that's what this video was about to be about. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I probably need to make me some coffee, and then we can get back to our class because I do got some stuff here. We done been on here 2 hours, and we done went the extra little twirl in the hips. That's not quite a switch, but more than a walk. Exactly. 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 Lustful deceit, God will not be mad. I'm trying to tell you. No, but I'm just saying, like, but do y'all understand now why I don't even really dress up on here? Like I do sometimes, like last week, because I was feeling myself. I'm about to be 45. So I put a couple little pants on and this and that. I didn't have my days where I came in, whatever. But for the most part, that's why I don't put clothes on. That's why I wear pajamas every day, because I don't want to seduce nobody. I don't want to feel like nobody is feeling like I'm, because we got husband and wives and brothers and sisters in here. I be wanting to dress up. I really do. Sometimes I be wanting to put my clothes on. But that's not the most important thing, because I need you to not see me. I need you to hear me. Okay? That's more important, that you hear what I'm saying. Like I told people, y'all hear me say, turn the phone over. Don't, like men that will come in here, turn the phone over. Turn it over. Don't look, listen. Because if you turned on by some shoulders, I don't really know what to tell you. Don't go outside in the summertime, because it's going to be a lot of shoulders outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got on a whole spaghetti strap. Like, my shoulders, my skin, I can't take it off. Y'all remember that man kept coming in here talking about my shoulders is keeping him distracted? Well, sir, you got shoulders too. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do about that. You got bigger fish to fry over some shoulders. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to make sure folks get this information. Look, and I got to be in here 13 hours a day too, sweating and going on. Don't have it. No. Yeah. And again, listen, you said the Victorian men fiending for angles. Right. I don't know what's going on with that. People be crazy. They do. They do. They be crazy. And I'm not saying you can't talk about God in your gym videos, but there is a way to do it. Does that make sense? Huh? It makes sense to you? That's what it be. Some people, they really be battling the lust of the flesh, just wild and crazy. Girl, who ain't battling lust or something? We all are. Like I told y'all, it ain't that I don't like tall trees. Dude, seen one in the store today. Didn't give no eye contact. I was walking in and he was paying or whatever. I said, oh, that's just from the back. I didn't even see his face. Do you hear me? But I saw one today, and he was big and tall, almost to the signs at the thing. I said, ooh, right? But I couldn't see his face. I didn't try to go looking into his face or nothing. They around, trees is everywhere, but it ain't what we getting close to crunch time now, baby. We getting close to crunch time now. Do y'all believe it? We getting close to crunch time. And what's even scarier is, again, talking to a lot of these church folks, they don't believe it. This pastor is telling folks to donate $1,000, and people don't even have 2 weeks worth of food. Now, y'all seen this man is talking about turning off this Social Security on the 1st. That the old Social Security man that was over the Social Security Administration, he said in 30 to 90 days, people that get Social Security might not get their money. People was on there losing it. Yeah.
We have some big news right now. We're getting the first Canadian response to Donald Trump's tariffs. Doug Ford, who is the recently re-elected premier in Ontario, doubled down on his threat to potentially cut off electricity to parts of the United States from Canada if Trump goes through with these tariffs tomorrow. Specifically, in a press conference today, he said, if they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do anything, including cutting off their energy with a smile on my face. Ontario, if you don't know, is a major electricity exporter to New York, Michigan, and Minnesota specifically. Now, I've done a full breakdown on my Substack of everything that'll be impacted.
I just seen this right now, but this was yesterday.
But this is the first type of response that we're seeing from Canada. We're likely to see a greater response from Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, sometime in the next few hours. Ford is also...
Doug Ford said on the news today, it's time to double down. Oh, Jesus. Do y'all know how many people we have in New York, in Michigan, in Wisconsin? Yeah, but the tariffs go into play today. The tariffs kick in today. That was yesterday. The tariffs kicked in at 12 o'clock midnight. Lord. It's a couple videos we gon' watch real quick. That okay, we gonna watch this one.
America's
on its way to a recession, and the stock market is in a free fall after Trump announced his tariffs on Canada and Mexico will be going into effect tomorrow, and there's nothing that can be done to stop them. Americans are losing money, and they're losing it fast. Since Trump's announcement just 1 hour ago, Dow Jones has gone down by 2%, wiping out all of the gains made so far under his administration. And if you don't invest, you'll still be losing money because the goods you buy will be more expensive. We're talking pharmaceuticals, lumber, cars, tequila, avocados, and plenty of other goods will be going up in price, and you need to be aware of that. Not to mention that all of this comes as the Atlanta Fed is projecting that our GDP will go down by 3% in the first quarter of 2025. 1 month ago, they projected it would be going up by 4%, and that is a stark contrast to where we're at today because of Trump's policy. If anybody...
Okay, there's one. And then...
Social Security has never missed a payment in more than 80 years, but your benefit checks might not show up next month. The former Social Security Commissioner, Martin O'Malley, warned today that the slash and burn tactics of the world's richest man, Elon Musk, and his Department of Governmental Efficiency would soon disrupt the system. O'Malley saying, quote, "You're going to see the system collapse and an interruption of benefits. I believe you will see that within the next 30 to 90 days. He added, people should start saving now. So,
Doug Ford said today is 25% on the electricity going over to the states is a new tariff. And if things keep progressing, in 21 days, there'll be a change. Jesus. Y'all. Y'all heard that? Okay.
Social Security has never...
Okay. I just wanted to see. Now, here go another one.
Huge breaking news right now. The Republican governor of Nebraska has announced that Republicans in Nebraska have dropped their attempt to change the election rules in the state.
Wait, that's not the one I wanted to watch, but it's about that. Here it is.
Maybe y'all saw the news out of Nebraska today. Apparently, our entire state is going to go bankrupt in 2 quarters. Me and my husband owned a cattle ranch here, and I can confirm that all of the cattle ranchers here overwhelmingly voted for Trump. We support him. We voted for him. Something like 70% of our entire workforce is undocumented immigrants, and they straight up are not showing up for work anymore. They have all either fled the country, fled the state. They don't want to get raided while at work, so they have just moved on to work somewhere else. And straight up, we are gonna go bankrupt now. We are gonna go bankrupt. And yeah, we voted. We knew that the immigrants would get deported, and he was coming after immigrants. Yet we still voted for it. Overwhelmingly voted for our own demise. I was talking to my husband last night, and I have to admit that it seems a bit foolish now when you think about it like that we voted for something that is now putting us directly out of business.
It is, Miss Deborah. Remember I told y'all the story about my uncle? When I first met y'all, I was telling y'all about why I grind my meat and why I did that. Remember I told you he was a quality control inspector up there in one of the largest beef and chicken packing plants in the country? Remember I told y'all this story, and I said I don't because of the human body parts in there, and if the people are undocumented, what finger, what toe, what hand they got? And I remember me telling y'all this. Y'all remember me telling y'all this story? It was about Nebraska. And now those very plants are now about to close down. Sounds like what's gonna happen with the Antichrist. Everyone is gonna vote for their own demise. Yes. Yes, baby girl. Yes. But do you see the economy crashing? Do y'all remember me telling y'all 3 years ago that he was gonna crash the economy? If he got back in and whatever else, he was gonna. When they started talking about he was running, I said he's gonna crash our economy. And people came in here talking real crazy. We kept getting blocked. Do y'all see? I kept saying another thing too. What money? There is no money. Do you see it? There's really no money. The money is with them 1%ers. We really don't have no money. Most Americans do not have, and I'm not saying just because, it's just a fact because of where we live and what we do. 6 months of anything. They are saying it's going to be a global trade war. Yeah. Okay. Understand it's going to be a war, not just that trade war. They're preparing for other type war with us. Everybody is. See, that's how they're smoothing people over. The war is a trade war. Oh no. It's about to be bloodshed in real life. Yeah, you said you got a lot of ridiculous stuff when you was teaching. I'm trying to tell you. It's see, that's how they smoothing folks over. With it's a trade war. They're preparing. Them other countries didn't jump behind Ukraine talking about we about to send this many missiles over there and this many. They know what's coming. It's about to be that. Baby. You know it. Let me go make me some coffee. I'll be right back, y'all. We gonna get back to. We've been in here 2 hours. 2 hours. Yes. What? When I tell y'all, I be forgetting. Menopause need to quit messing with me. Because I be walking off and leaving stuff, everything. You hear me? Our Prime Minister has been invited over and is talking to King Charles today. Oh, shoot. Well, family, I just want y'all to know. Y'all know it was almost 60 degrees today and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. The fact that they knew what was going to happen when they voted for that man. Yeah. Oh, I was ridiculed. Yeah. Yep. And they complaining. But this the thing though, family. Hear me. Remember I told y'all most of the people that be getting swindled is always the people that don't want to hear nothing and they don't believe nothing. And the believe it, I'll believe it when I see it type people. Y'all remember this? Hey, Pumpkin. Y'all remember? Wow, I did not get no notification for this. Hey, Pumpkin. Hi, I love you. You know you right on time whenever you get in here. Do y'all see it now? Everybody is about to act like this economic downturn that our economy is about to have and financial downturn just showed up. You know that, right? They about to act like it's been no warning sign. Stiff neck, girl. Well, if I would have known, I would have prepared better for this. You said wanting to stay in Egypt. Girl, listen. Listen. You definitely said that, but they were warned. Listen. Here we go. Dang, that's too hot. Okay, so back to what we was going. I'm gonna just show y'all. We'll get back to that. Okay. Let me find this real quick. Cause we didn't went all over the place. We went wherever God wanted us to go though, so I ain't tripping. Is this it? Yes. Really, Dad? If I would have went back one more. Hold on, y'all. I was looking in the wrong place. Yep, this is it right here. All right. Go to Numbers 25 for me real quick. And we about to do something real quick. We've been on here almost 3 hours. It's like you've always said, when it's on the news, it's too late, baby girl. You said, I get questions like, what can I do about it? It haven't even happened yet. Ooh. The people knew the last time he was in office, the deficit skyrocketed. Yeah. 2020, he was in office, was he not? All you got to think about the horrible things that happened in 2020, all that was going on, it's right back, and it's worse. I wrote a lot about Trump in my 22 in this journal right here. Ow. This journal and this journal. These two journals got a whole bunch. That's my hubby about ICE. And then, wow, news break. They just reported that Canada is disconnecting electricity. Somebody call Queen. Isabel, can somebody call Queen? If y'all got any of the numbers, Naisha, no, she in South Carolina. We got some people, yeah. If y'all know that we got people in, oh, my grandma was questioning me, and y'all see where she is now. My family trying to get like me. Oh, please. This is crazy. Thank you, Rika. Girl. Jesus. If you know if you talk to any of our people that is in New York, Wisconsin, or Michigan, I need you to contact them and let them know they might be at work. Come on, Miss Orberly, my family won't get like me until electricity turned off. Interesting. Listen, it's a lot of stuff about that man in these two journals right here. Him, Putin, in these two journals right here, it's a lot. That's crazy. My grandma's in Michigan, and before I left, I wanted to see her because I felt like it could be the last time. That please, 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 not only bless our family members from WOIU, but everybody that is in those 3 states. So, she good? Okay. 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 I've been battling moving back home to Detroit or staying in Georgia. Baby, I know. Because I've been thinking about going back to Indiana where my kids is or being here. So we going through it. That's what I said. Auntie, no. If I want to be, I don't know if I want to be close to where they at or not. I haven't really decided, but I've been asking God to show me what I'm supposed to do. I have, and there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, it was a lot of stuff when I moved in here, but now it's like triple the stuff in here. So it's gonna. I need to know, Dad, what you want me to do. Okay, let's get to this. Wow. Well, so if she's okay, then so we know so far we don't have nothing to worry about. But it's getting real. Just type, if you think it's getting real, can you type it's getting real, please? If you can see the things that we have learned over the, I'm serious, y'all. Doug said the market will go down faster than the American bobsled team. Canada has the lowest deficit in the G7, and he's sorry about this, but they're not backing down. Yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real. It's getting real for sure. You said it. It's getting real. And the crazy thing is, the closer that we get to April 20th, it is happening faster. Who's happy about the way we use TikTok and YouTube for the last 3 years? I can feel the urgency of the spirit on me getting my game plan ready and getting out of the city. Come on. My uncle was trying to talk to me about buying a cow because he has some homeboys, there's some ranchers, and they'll slaughter it for me and everything. But I'm talking to God. Girl, get your cow. Get your cow. Get your cow. You can dehydrate that meat. Can it. Get your cow. Get your half a cow. Get it. Nebraska ain't about to be producing nothing. Ain't nobody up there. All them cattle ranchers, the government about to take they probably Bill Gates gonna take that. Get your cow. Get your cow. Go on and cut it, can it. Hell, if you gotta be on the phone with Sarah all day, there you go. Sarah, here go your thing. It's a whole cow. He said meat will last me for a year. Yeah, longer than that if you do it right. Yes, get that cow. I've been wanting to do it. Yep. Get a half a cow. My mama and my uncle used to do that all the time. They would go in on a half a cow and a half a pig, a half a sow, like the big ones. When we was young, that's the meat we ate in the brown paper, babe. My mama very rarely bought meat from the store. Her and my uncle used to go in half on the cow, and they'll go in half on like a 600 or 700 pound sow or whatever. And we'll have pork chops and bacon and all of that. Yeah, yeah. Justice. So Sarah, looks like you got some things to do, babe. Yeah. Yeah. Cause normally a whole cow like 1,500 up to 2,000, babe. People go in on it. That's why I said my mom and them, they used to do half and half. Yeah. Hey, girl. Yeah. For a whole cow. Yeah. Real good. Cause 1,500 up to 2,500, and that was even back in the day. They was stupid expensive. My mama. This was in the 90s. They going $500-$600 on half a cow. Yeah. Real good, girl. You know how much, girl? Yeah, God done blessed you, pumpkin. You said it's gonna be fresh too. Yeah. Yep. Just get your game plan together on what you gonna do with what when y'all get it. Like learn all your cuts. What all they gonna send? You said my mouth watering too. That part. It'll last you younger than a year. Yeah. A whole cow. That's why I said a half cow. My mama had 4 kids and a husband, baby, and we didn't need no meat. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Be right back. I'm about to call him right now. Yeah. That's a good deal, girl. You gotta think. You might get 5-6 packs of meat for $3.50 now at the store. You ain't getting that much. $3.50 could be all your meat, and it ain't even enough for real. If you getting 10-12 pounds of this and that and this and that, and hell, you could easily spend $500 just on meat. That ain't nothing else to go in your house. We wanted to make sure you was all right, Miss Queenie Cosmetics, because we see that the Canadian president is he's talking about he's gonna turn their power off. So I wanted to make sure my folks was okay. If you talk to anybody that is on the East Coast, like New York or whatever, your area has power. Okay. 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 This is so crazy. Yeah, we is living in thief in the night. Ain't we, Rika? I was behind a man in the line yesterday, and his 1.36 pounds of ground top sirloin was $13 for one. It was barely 1.5 pounds. Okay. I'm about to watch that again. Hey, I'm in New Hampshire. We having powers, but people are getting ready to live further north. You were scared. Oh, did everybody was calling you? What's going on? It'd be like, whoo, right. Listen. We talked about the market. We talked about all of this, about to order a deep freezer so I can't heat the butcher. And make sure, yes, but you definitely need to have a way to power the deep freezer if the power goes out, because you don't want your meat to spoil. So if you can get it, hold it, and then find a way to dehydrate it, freeze dry it, whatever you got, you're going to need to do that to find a way to keep it. Sarah's going to be teaching folks how to can. So, yeah. Well, family, yeah, I'm going to be right back. I think I didn't take my medicine. Give me about 2 minutes. Get you some coffee, water, whatever, refreshments, whatever you need. We going to have an interval, because I thought I'd have been off here by now, but this class just getting started. Justice, you gotta go on and get Sarah number. Sarah, it's some people that need your email or something. I'm grateful that God allowed us. I need the needs canning classes to teach, please. Princess Isabel says she wants some too. Come on. This the thing. So, who feels like the time that we spent learning is a better use of our time than what we could have been doing with it for the last 3 years? Hey, anybody feel like getting to know God, learning to make bread, all the things, grinding your own meat, whatever, gardening, learning how to build, learning how to budget, learning how to, all the stuff that everybody just kept telling us was so random and so relevant right now. It is mind-blowing, family. When we bought these, how many of y'all got called paranoid when y'all got these? They said you was overreacting. You was a conspiracy theorist. That ain't never gonna happen. And look what we got going on right now. In 80 years, the Social Security office has never missed payments or whatever else it is, and in 30 days that could be a deal. In 80 years. The key word was never. Y'all heard her say, in 80 years they have never. I said, oh, there go that word again. Wait a minute. Wait. It's about to be a lot of nevers, family. Just seen an article that says Zelensky is going to apologize to Trump, and further went on to say none of us want an endless war. He added, Ukraine is ready to come to he already came to the negotiating table. Just called my uncle. He told me, got me lined up. Come on. Look at God dropping blessings in the middle of class. Come on, Dad. And do. Yeah. Never has been used a lot lately. Is. I just heard he was firing 700 employees. 7,000. Yeah, that's why I said Social Security. That's what we was just talking about. I lived on the res, and we basically grew up living off the land. So we ready till they steal our land, and we won't have the freedom to hunt and process our own food. Come on, Orvaline. Come on. And just think about these young people. What does that do for people that drive Teslas in New York, Wisconsin, and Michigan? How will you get around? If there's no electricity, you can't even call for an Uber. What happens to the hospitals, the grocery stores, daycare, schools? You said they're deserted, marooned in their own cities. Listen. Queen, I'm sorry. But do you see now why your sister kept going hard? For real? Do you see why I was lightweight begging people for almost 2.5 years? Please, please, please. You see, I really don't sing it anymore. Now it's just, did we talk about it? I don't say get your stuff no more, because we in it. But you, and Michigan is known for one of the best medical practices in the United States. You said hang on for a bumpy ride. The economy is crashing in addition to all that mess. Oh, we know already. Yeah. It's the here and now. Wow. Yeah, it's here. I was just at the store. It was hard to find cough or cold meds. It's empty. I've been telling my son for the past 4 or 5 years we are about to see things we've never seen before. Not even my great grandma have seen this stuff that's about to happen. I rewatched Civil War, and in that movie, the military turned against the president because of what's going on right now. Are you happy you learned to live with less before now? Are you happy that you stocked up? And it ain't even me. God knew what was coming. I kept telling y'all, look, you gonna do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, he don't tell me to buy nothing for nothing. He don't tell me to get stuff. He don't tell me to pay attention to nothing for nothing, because it's real. I was just carded for Christian DVDs the other day. Interesting. My godmom is the head nurse in her OR in Michigan and a pastor. She has no clue that any of this is happening. That's so crazy. God forbid if this happens, which Trump is not backing down, so we know it's inevitable. It's not if, it's when. Queen, I'm going to ask you, because you're in one of the states where this could possibly happen. Do you think that with all of the warnings, even for the last 3 months, with them knowing that this was going to happen, or whatever, 2.5 months, do you think people going to act like they've been caught off guard? Do you think that you are going to hear a 10 number carton of eggs is $77 on Amazon? No way. But they're going to act like this just happened all of a sudden. And that did nobody give them no warning. If I would have known, I would have did something. They didn't even give us time to get prepared. Do this sound like the days of Noah? Do y'all feel the days of Noah happening right now? The raindrops are dropping. You said, I'm in Michigan, not trying to hear it. Okay. They didn't want to hear it then. And guess what? Even though the raindrops are dropping, they still don't want to hear it now. And it's going to be everybody else's fault except for theirs why they're not prepared. And they're going to start to blame you in a minute. Just watch. Mexico says it will impose retaliatory tariffs on U.S. with details coming Sunday. Today is a monumental day for a lot of things. Well, so people probably laughed at us when me and Auntie said she been sending out beans and rice. People probably thought this was ghetto. You think it's ghetto now? Think it's nothing that we were sending out beans and rice to people, and light bulbs and buckets? What we could when we did the survival buckets with the stove, and we ain't got much, but we doing what we can. Okay. We don't get no government assistance, but guess what? I'm happy we don't, because look what they doing with it. Do y'all realize if we would have based our finances, y'all see they cut a lot of the nonprofit organizations off for money that Doge did. The churches and stuff that was given to the homeless shelters and all of that, they cutting their funding. The Lord said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Emphasis on sudden. Baby, listen. Waxing more than cheddar cheese. You waxing more cheddar cheese. My water barrels, rainwater just came in. I'm going to start storing my water. It's raining here in Louisiana and have a tornado tomorrow. I'm grateful I didn't waste my time. And people are saying, you know what else I'm running into too? Tell me if y'all ran into this, then I'm going to run to the restroom. So have y'all gotten the statement, like when you say you need to get stored up, they say the Bible tells us not to store up nothing here on earth. Our treasures is in heaven. Anybody ran into that yet? Anybody? Or you seen it on the internet? God told you to use wisdom too. I'm so glad I feel the pull to listen wisely to your words. I have some supplies, but we'll be adding beans and rice as well as the 5-gallon buckets. Come on. Of water from Walmart already have lids. Come on. Come on. Prepare and pray. Because faith without works is dead. Oh. You always get, he gonna provide. Okay. I'm not saying he won't. But do y'all see the flaw in that? Not that God is a provider, because God is a provider. But did you use the wisdom that he told you about the word? They always want to put all of the responsibility off on God. You know who they gonna blame when it ain't no food and they done lost their job and all of that stuff, even though he's been screaming at the top of his lungs for sure since 2020 that don't get comfortable and anything can happen at any time. You can be let go from your job. You can be off of work. 2020 was a practice run for this. Grandma said something stupid like that once. You know what? One time. Be prepared like the 10 virgins in the Bible. Come on. Come on. They about to be shaking their fist at God, even though he been screaming, get your stuff, get ready. Don't live the most abundant life you can live as far as extravagance. Learn what you can. God been telling the world. He didn't just tell us. I ain't the only one out here talking about it. He got somebody on every continent that he moved their stomach around and said, hey, you might want to prepare for something that hasn't happened yet. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to live my best life. I want people to mimic. Not mimic me, but I want people to be jealous of my life and this and that. Oh, okay. You hear me? And now y'all see why I don't care what everybody else is doing. God, show me what you want me to do so I can be ready for what's coming. It doesn't matter if it hasn't happened yet. It don't matter if everybody else is talking about it. If this is what you say is coming, I believe. That's what the churches will tell them. I got a letter from a Section 8 worker saying that she is let go and she's no longer my worker. I said, well, at least I'm prepared. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, they letting go of all kinds of people. Government. Now, do you see this? Let me ask you this. If he's getting rid of all of the government people, who is he worried about? He got several homes. But you know what else I thought about too? Don't nobody in other countries like him. So he don't want nobody to like us. Because right now, he represents us. Nobody likes him. He's not invited to other countries, so we trying to make it so that we are not. He's worried about him having a lot of money. How long do you think you're gonna be able to keep your money, sir? And it ain't nobody to make nothing or buy nothing. This is do y'all realize the logic? You live here too, idiot. Oh, you're not supposed to call people idiots. Silly. So if it ain't nobody that work the fields where you getting your food from, ain't gonna be no fresh food. And how long do you think that people is gonna allow him to live on Mar-a-Lago till they go see him? The army can't fight out for everybody. And as you can see, them people in the South, they don't care about shooting planes out the air and stuff. They so smart, they stupid. Right. Nobody to fry his fries in his beloved McDonald's. I'm trying to tell you. See, that's what they not realizing. Y'all do realize y'all live here too, crazy. So you trying to hurt us and don't even understand the food chain. Because if it ain't no small people, it ain't no big people either. And you done pissed everybody off around the world, so if you run our stuff into the ground and get it burnt up, you can't go nowhere. There's nowhere you can go. Don't nobody want you over there. All right, I'll be right back. Because this is crazy. But you know what? I'm grateful again that God warned us, and we didn't have to be caught off guard. And that's what he didn't do. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I love y'all. You hear me? I really do. And I hope that even though I've been a little mean throughout this whole process, Y'all understand that every single thing that I did is because I really do care about y'all. Because I think about all of these pastors that just been taking this money from people, and the people is already struggling. Do you understand? God told me this time was coming. This is exactly why I did everything the way that I did it. We give by what we have. Do you understand? We give out of what we get. I don't ask for no extra. I don't whatever comes in a month, that's what we give out of. And if it ain't nothing else, it just ain't nothing else. Do you understand? Because I already know y'all having it hard too. So what kind of person would I be to be trying to extract? It just, I don't understand. And think about all of these church people that did not prepare, and we in it right now. You think that if this nigga just lay off everybody and whatever in 3 months our world is in chaos, that them people is prepared, and now stuff is too expensive to stock up the way you could have 1, 2, or 3 years ago. He said he was going to do away with the FEMA. When all these unemployed people exhaust their unemployment, where will they turn to for help? This is going to be a disaster. Everything we talked about it. Everything. It makes me sad. And I'm not saying that God can't do something. I'm not saying that he can't. But you also didn't move on what he said. You said people don't be understanding that you tell them because you love them. Girl, they act like I'm their worst enemy. Like I'm trying to bring their life down. I said, nah, people that love you tell you the stuff you don't want to hear. A person that don't love you, they're going to encourage you to do all the crazy stuff. To not listen. Yeah. Yep, doing away with FEMA even messes with my job because we can't enroll elderly into the plan, so they can't get health coverage now. No way. This is old, and it was 7 years premature. But let's just do it.
We have some big news right now. We're getting the.
Oh, it ain't even on here, girl. You funny. You ain't got no videos over there no more. You is funny. We gonna do it because it's relevant to right now. And I know y'all tired of hearing it, but it's relevant right now.
Just wanted to have a little rant this morning. I was just wanting to ask people a couple questions. Like, if in 2 years, when you go into the grocery store, you have to scan to get in, you can't just walk in, what are you going to do? Amazon bought 80% of the grocery stores. They bought Whole Foods, 80% of the grocery stores. Amazon plans to have grocery stores where there's no cashiers. You scan yourself in, walk through a turnstile, get your groceries, and then walk out. That means something. I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but all of your local city and county governments are being merged into one. So check that out. It's called Unigov. That makes it easier for the government to come everywhere and take over the states. After October 18th of next year, if you want to fly from Texas to Phoenix, good morning, Erica, you won't be able to fly. So the way that the world is being governed is changing in 2020. The way that our food, the way that we're able to get food in 2020, 2021 is going to change. The way that we travel, it'll be restricted. Even the circle
star that is on your license right now, the new ID, the real ID, that's the same star that they put on the Jews right before they mass murdered millions of them. You should check it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but people are not paying attention. Everybody's worried about flossing and buying this and inches and bundles and rims and all of these different things, and nobody is paying attention to the things that are happening right up under our noses. They're restricting the way we travel. One company is going to own all the grocery stores that have no cashiers. You don't use any cash. Cashless society. People are not paying attention. In a minute, we're going to be prisoners in our own cities. You won't be able to go wherever you want to. Look up the Real ID Act and see when it starts. Look up when all of this stuff with the food is changing, and look at how all of the world governments, every single last one of them, said in 2020 they're going to change the way that they govern their countries. Nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand, or it's already basically in your hand because it's on your card. You cannot get access to your money if you don't have a chip. You can't. You can't. So what's going to stop them from putting that chip in our hand and our forehead? Nothing. Because if you go into the stores right now, there's a sensor at the top of the door that's going to be to scan your forehead. If you guys don't believe it, look on page 1001 of the Obamacare Act. They said that by 17 they would have all Americans chipped. Nobody believed it, but everybody's walking around with a chip card right now, and that started in 16. The blue boxes already came out. Those are war boxes. Those are, excuse me, y'all, I'm having a brain freeze. Those are ration boxes. That's why they came in. Ration boxes always come before war. If you look, I don't know if y'all know, but on June 6th of this year, gold became more valuable than oil. That's only happened 3 times in history. And it's always happened right before a really, really, really bad recession. Nobody's paying attention because everybody's worried about stacking money. What good is money going to be if you can't access it unless you have a chip? And if you take the chip, I don't know if y'all know, but the government owns 5G. They can track you in real time, so it ain't no 10-mile radius that we know that they're in this 10-mile radius anymore. No, that's gone away. They'll be able to track you in real time. Even easier if you have a chip in your hand. There's one in your license plate already. There's one in your phone, and now there's one in your debit card. They're just getting you ready to put it in your hand or your forehead. And what are you going to do if you take it? Because if you take it in your body, that's a bad thing. But you won't be able to eat. You won't be able to walk into a grocery store, the gas station. You won't even be able to pay your rent if you don't have that chip, because you won't be a part of the global society. And people are saying they don't believe it, but you're walking around with a chip card in your wallet right now. Real talk. They're restricting the way we travel next year. Even if you've already played for...
Is any of that relevant to right now? You said 80% of the people are already chipped in Switzerland. It's already started in Europe. That was in July of 2019. Any of that relevant to now? COVID hadn't even happened yet. And I said, why we ain't going to be able to leave our houses in 2020? 5 months later, I knew why. One more. And I know y'all done heard these a gazillion times, but they relevant. And that's the scary part, because I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for years. And everybody was like, girl, you crazy. You need to stop reading all them books.
You ran. So there were some people that thought I was crazy a couple years. You ran. So they're crazy a couple years ago, about 14, 15, when I was telling them that the number 17 means
you
victory.
Can't fast forward these.
Also,
this ain't like TikTok where you can just fast forward. Well, we just gonna leave it. Y'all know the other one that's recorded. What y'all think? Now, I was a few years early on some of that stuff, but it's all relevant right now. Because this economic crash, that universal basic income, the 6G, and the smart cities, and all of the security measures. You said better early than late. Come on. If you feel an urgency in your spirit, just think about if you had to walk around like that for 10 plus years with that same urgency that you feel today. The same exact way you feel it. You might have been feeling it in the last 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Imagine walking around with that for 10 years and it feeling like today, like you're already living in it, but you have to walk around like that for 10 years telling people this is coming, this is coming, this. Because 2014, I really with him. 2014 is when I started telling people, hey, you need to read the Obamacare Act, you need to read this, you need to read that. Stuff 3 times what they were, thousands. Yeah. Let go every day, right? So if you ever wonder where my passion comes from, there. Because you can't unsee it. Once he starts showing you, we have a new system at work called Roar. It's a button you wear on your badge. It's basically a tracker. They know exactly where you are in the building. Mine been in the locker since they gave it to me, that part. Just talked to my doctor about a 3-month supply of my medicine, okay? You said you can't even imagine. It's a real thing. So the urgency that you feel right now, okay, I need to make sure I'm ready. This is how I've walked around for the last 10 years. And this is why even one of the guys that I met since I've been here, when I first got here and I was talking to him, he basically told me, you need to calm down because you're doing too much. Call me weird, call me crazy. I said, okay. I kept telling him because he was like, I'm about to do this with the stock market. I said, I wouldn't if I were you, but do you? I be wondering now, do he be thinking about all that? All the conversations we had for hours and hours about all of this stuff. He's been to my house and he saw, way before I met y'all, he saw the survival stuff and chuckled at me like I was crazy. He'll shake his head kind of like, oh, oh, okay, well, I know you see it now, sir. And I don't talk to him anymore, but I know he see it. Because we talked on the phone for a good 6 months, like every day, for the most part. You heard me? And I was telling him about why I do this and why I do that and why I do this. And every single thing that I talked to that man about in 2021 is happening now. Yeah. You said research C40 cities. It talks about the food systems a lot more. Okay, thank you. C40 cities. Lady SK said look for C40 cities. Thank you. Yes, my family bought new cars and pretty clothes, went on vacations, and invested in food. I invested in food, solar panels, generators, etc. This. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like my money was better spent over the last 10 years. Over the last 10 years, what I spent my money on, I'm not sad about it. People was asking me, before I met y'all, why you buying all them books? I said, because they going to take the books. Man, you crazy. How they going to do that? Blah, 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 blah. I said it don't matter how they going to do it. I know they're going to do it. And so before they do it, I need to get all the books I can. I got kids. Well, at that time I didn't have grandkids, but my kids were still in school. So I need to have books on as many subjects. Yeah. Go ahead. You know what else I saw? Folks is starting to wonder where the bully slayer is. I saw a white guy, off subject. I saw a white guy. He was like, where's the bully slayer? They was like, he in jail. They put him in jail because he threatened to kill his girlfriend. I said, not for all the stuff he been spilling. It's scripture. It's inevitable. It'll be here shortly. I can't tell you what day. They're going to limit the amount of clothing and usage of cars. Very minimal people will own a car. And if they do, we will be limited on what we can own. Sis, you remember us having a conversation about your children and buying clothes 2, 4, 6 sizes up and just vacuum sealing them? Because it ain't going to be no clothes? You said, yes, ma'am, everything is coming. But do y'all remember this, moms of young kids? Y'all remember me asking y'all about the last year or so? Hey, you need to buy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 outfits, pajamas, underwear, 3 for each season, whatever, for them babies. Go to the Goodwill. You ain't got to spend a lot of money. Go get your stuff and put it up. Vacuum seal it in these bags. Nathan almost my shoe size now. It's okay. Go on up in sizes, 2, 4 sizes. You said you've been getting all the sizes for your 1 year. Mamas, Goodwill is still open. It ain't gonna matter if it's name brand new or not. You just gonna be happy your baby got some shoes they can fit. They got some clothes they can fit. It ain't gonna matter. Go to the Goodwill now. If Goodwill charges as much as where you regularly go, then. But buy some quality, not because it's cute. Buy stuff that it's gonna last. Exactly. But you gotta think. You gotta think 2 years from now. And no, you don't know how much they gonna grow, and you ain't gotta go crazy. But 4 summer outfits that could go summer, spring, and then, yes, that's why I saved all my 23-year-old's clothes. I can use them in an emergency for my younger sons. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing to roll some pants legs up. Stitch them up like my mama used to do. Take them to the thing and they tuck them under so you don't got no rim on them. I used to hate that. Or she'll witch stitch them. You hear me? And tuck them under because they too long. Because she ain't cutting them. Because then she going to pull that witch stitch out, wash them real good, iron them, and now they fit for another year. That's what my mama used to do. No joke. Whether she bought it new or used, she was going to buy it too big. Unless it was something that needed to fit for right now. Everything. You said, my life, girl. I buy myself unisex clothes. My baby is so big, he's almost my size, so he can wear my stuff. I'm trying to tell you, stuff you can wash over and over without it tearing. Yes. Come on. You said Gucci roll them up. Okay. Listen. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm just grateful God gave us a mind to even think about these things. Yep, I've been saving since he was like 7 years old. Yeah. It's a real thing. People told y'all was overreacting. Y'all wasn't. People told you was freaking out. You wasn't. You was sane. Coherent, everything. You knew exactly what was going on. They the ones that was asleep. They're the ones that had no idea of what's going on and didn't really understand. Do you see it now? Some of y'all had spouses that didn't believe. I know they see it now. You can't unsee it. You can't not see it. Unless you have just chose to be completely blind. Everything that they called you crazy for, whether they say anything to you or not about it, they got to leave you and go to work and wherever else. They hearing it. They hear the news. They hear the breaking news. They got social media just like you. And whether they say it or not, they happy you didn't listen to them. They might not never tell you because they pride or whatever getting in the way, but they happy you didn't listen. I guarantee you they are. They are happy that you didn't listen and you went on and got your stuff. Your kids that was fussing about mama, I don't need all this stuff. Mama, you ain't got to buy all this stuff. They ain't saying nothing. They happy. Because they go to the store too. They seeing it. It's on every social media. What's going on? The people are losing their jobs, which God told us all of it. He told us nobody was going to be working. He told us everything. It's crazy to see it on TV, but he told us, I think I've been at the right place at the right time. Listen. This is my thing. God didn't have to tell us. He didn't have to keep pinching us under our arms saying, hey, wake up. Do you see that? 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 Everything you was telling people, they thought you was crazy. They told you, quit coming over here to this internet and believing everything that you hear on the internet, which I agree. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. But if it start happening, I can't. You can't. Yep, my brother and his girlfriend lost their job. My husband is basically working part-time. It's just a mess. You are absolutely correct, Queen. I have a question. Did your brother and sister prepare? And I'm not trying to be in their business. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. But this is why God was telling us. And they are about to lay off a whole nother shift. This is not funny at all. It's very scary. And we talked about, nope, absolutely did not prepare. And they just signed a new lease plus got a new car. Jesus. Yep, hubby only got one job in plumbing in 4 months. In the coming years, this is, we're going back to 2022. In the coming years, it's not going to be no money. It's not going to be no food. And while you have the money and while there are things to buy, you need to buy them now. Please do not blow your money because none of us know what is coming, but God has already told us. There are people that came on here and tried to drive my blood pressure through the roof, calling me a false prophet and everything else. And everything that God was having me beg people to do is happening right now. Just came back from a cruise last week. I'm done. Who just came back from a cruise? Your brother. I've already asked this question in this class, but I'm going to ask it again because we got more people in here. How many of y'all think y'all about to get blamed for y'all family members not being ready? How many of you do you think are about to be, they going to try to guilt trip you in just a little while? Do y'all feel the guilt trips coming? I can't believe that you would let me and my babies go hungry. I can't believe that bag was more important than the food in your kid's stomach. I can't believe that you trying to get bundles was more important than having some light, babe. I can't believe that either. You said, oh, I know I am. You didn't tell us. How many of y'all think y'all gonna hear that? You said I did too, but I got my stuff. And I already been practicing my lines. Now y'all can't stay with me. You know what makes me sad? I won't hear it. Voicemail will be in Spanish. They'll think they have the wrong number. Mama, you is crazy and for real. I need to change mine now. Here come the woe is me people. I'll tell them I couldn't believe you didn't listen to me. I know I'm going to hear it outside the door. If they even try, I'm going to remind them about how many times I warned they foolish butts. They should have listened. I know the guilt trips are coming. That's why I already blocked everybody. That's why that person showed up in my... No. And this ain't even about being ugly. Did Noah have to let them on the boat? God did not change his mind once he locked that door, did he? They had 120 years. Tell me how long you been here, and I'm about to show you something. How long you been in WOYU? You said not even if he wanted to. Come on, Justice. How long you been here? 3 years. 3 years. 3 years, 3 years, 2.5 years. 3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. 3 years, 3 years, all my life. You know, you sure have. You been around this whole time, damn it. I just didn't see you. 3 years, 1 year. Oh, Queen said my whole life. Get your cousin. Get her. And for real. You wouldn't know. Listen. Okay. All her life, she said. So let me ask you a question. How many times, just roughly, have you posted on Facebook or called somebody or sent somebody one of our videos or sent somebody one of another person's prepper videos or sent them an item? Okay? She is, Mama Karen. She is. How many of y'all have sent out some type of something, whether it be the survival video for the past 3 years and deleted a month ago? Okay. Since the beginning. So for 3 years, you've been warning your family. 2 years you've been warning, shared your lives, told them about our classes, and said get it just in case you never know. Numerous times, too many to count. All left on red. Interesting. Mine too. Too many times to count. Okay. Me, I sent it to all my mom, my sisters, and my cousins. Okay. The whole dang time. Okay. Many. Oh, so you just gonna get on time? I was going to say, how many of them gave you a hard time? She said many arguments. Okay. Many, and I was told I was overreacting. There we go. Except my mom. She's the only one who listened. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, warning family because the urgency I feel. Okay. And you said you had one person. How many of y'all have more than 5 people that actually got up and did something? I go in their rooms and change the channel on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make them listen. Don't make them listen. Y'all gonna make people come hunting for me. Don't do that. Lots of arguments. You put it in the family chat. I told people so much they avoided me. I don't argue with folks because this mouth is slick. That part. Every single person in my life has seen your face. Only 2 have actually watched. Wow. My mom listened. Nope, fortunately, 0. Y'all better quit doing that. That's why folks don't be liking me. They don't be liking me. They be like, turn that lady off. I hate her. Listen, okay. So do you feel like you should feel guilty? Because you know the time you put in. You know what you didn't do. Do you? Nope. My aunt knows what's going on. She still didn't prepare. Come on. Their favorite line is how I know where to go. Oh, I know where to go. Right. When they don't listen, I already know what's about to be their fate. Queen said, no, actually I don't. Now that you've been in it a few years, I told my family and they still ain't listening. I told my friends and they didn't want to watch a 3-hour preparedness video but want to go to a Beyonce concert. Oh, Nisi. I want to see how many people are going to tell me I was right. I've had 2 people to listen. You lost many friends. Me too. My line, God got them. Listen. There's no more room at the end. So do you feel like you being mean? Or do you feel like a 5 wise? Some are hardcore 66ers. Okay. I told them my doors are locked up, no trespassing. I will not be afraid to whop, whop, whop. I'm trying to tell you. You feel like that's a mean to do that? I told my friends, child. Hold on, y'all. When I tell y'all I'm always working. What is? I'm working. Are you all right? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, I'll call you right back. Bye. Yeah. I guess this is what we were supposed to talk about because I had a whole nother thing. So I'm going to get off of here, go talk to y'all niece real quick, and then give me about 30 minutes or so, and I'll come back and we can finish class. Or we can come back later because we've been on here 206 minutes, and we didn't even get to get to what we get into, but maybe this is what we were supposed to talk about today. I'm guessing maybe it's a little different because, you know, we're living in it now. So it's not just like, oh, this is going to happen. Now it's like, wait a minute, it's happening. You know, I got unfriended. You got unfriended, and really, and everything. Who else got unfriended? Or people just blocked you, or they don't talk to you no more at all until the stuff start happening. And then you go look in your block list and you know what you see? All the numbers that's been ignoring your calls and texts. This girl with the 2 thumbs right here, as my cousin says. You said I blocked them. I know that's right. Yeah. If you didn't understand why God kept telling you don't waste your money, don't blow your money, do you understand now? You said all of them blocked. That part. I'm going to block them before they block me. This. People don't even respond to my statuses on Facebook no more. Fine by me. I'm trying to tell you. You said bloop, blocked. Is. Oh, no, blocked. Is. If you didn't understand why I kept harping on that, don't waste no money, please, 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 please. Get the stuff that is going to be valuable in about 2 years. Mine told me stop making posts about, oh. Interesting. Most of my friends don't talk to me anymore. I told the one with 3 kids, 5 and under, to get her stuff with her stamps. And I ain't really heard from her since. I do that so I can unblock them and say, I told you so, then block them again. Don't do that, Petty. You know what? Queen, get your niece. Because she cutting up again. Girl, you said, I do not care. Listen, get your niece. And she just said she don't care either. She said, I'm going to block them, say, yeah, I told you so, and then block them again. God, help me. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Lord. Well, at least we know birds of a feather. She's choosing violence and did. Petty violence at that. Not just violence, petty violence. Ultra petty violence. No, UTP. No. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. UPTV, excuse me. UPV, ultra petty violence. UPV, ultra petty violence. She said, I'm blocked them, unblocked them, and tell them I told you so, and then block them back. Girl, ain't nobody gonna tell me we are not related. Then, sound like something I do. I told you that lady just came to my house, and I knew she was on her. I was driving back from the store and seen her turn into my complex. She went the wrong way. I said, I know that ain't. It is. I came right here, came right on upstairs, hurried in my home, and closed the door and locked it, and went back in my room. I ain't hearing no knock on no door. And you're already blocked. You can't even call me, so there's that. When I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered. I don't care who you are. I can look at you walking up my stairs, and I'm still not going to say nothing to you. I can watch you be parking, and guess what? I'm still not going to talk to you. When I don't want to talk to you, you can't force me to talk to you. You can't force me to see you. You can't force me to be around you. I don't care. I will watch you up from the... And you'll be talking. I'm just going to sit there. Because when you're not going to force me to do nothing I don't want to do. And it's normally the most offensive people that want to get back in your life. They have offended you so many times that they think you gullible. No. Ain't none of your gaslighting or whatever it is that you... No. Once I see you, you can't tell me I don't. Period. Now, before we go, I'm going to show y'all this, and then I'm going to call y'all niece right back. So, remember when I told y'all these was going to come in handy? Y'all remember? If you have your Testament of Solomon, can you go to the last page of the book of Solomon for me when he's getting ready to die? I want to show you something that I was looking at. I was reading something else, and we're going to get to it. But I'm going to show y'all something I found. On page 997, real quick, it says, so the Spirit of God departed from me, and from that day on my words, that my words became as idle talk. She convinced me to build temples to idols. As a result, wretched man that I am, carried out her advice, and the glory of God completely departed from me. My spirit was darkened, and I became the laughing stock. Sorry, to those idols and demons. For this reason, I have written this out. Hold on. Oh, it's down here. I'm sorry. It's in the notes. What I was looking for. Oh, girl. Or maybe that was it. That might have actually been it. Okay. So we basically know that he became a fool. I read it in a different version and it says he became a fool or whatever. It was worded differently. It was worded differently. Wherever I read it. It might have been in one of the notes or something else. It was somewhere else in my notes. But anyway, we know that Solomon became as a fool. He wasn't a fool, but when God took his wisdom and everything from him, he became as a fool, right? We know this. Yeah, do y'all agree? God took all his wisdom and he said he was just rambling. Yeah. Y'all remember? We read this like he lost all his wisdom and he was just not a fool, but like just whatever, right? So y'all know this book, and we know that all of the magic in here is Solomon's magic, right? Do we know that? Yes, we do. Okay. What did God give Solomon? The ring. So we know Solomon is the Lord of the Rings, right? Okay. I want to show y'all something. If you have this book, this. If you have this book, this right here, right? This. Guess what this say? Guess what this say? The inscription, I am a gullible fool. You know how I was ever able to decipher it? Because it's the dragon script that's on the front of here. And there's a key in all of these that will help you read the other ones. We talked about it and I used it. Sure did. Here's the dragon script. What's her name? But it decodes the stuff in this book. And some of the stuff in this book decodes the stuff in this book and those. So I see what they did. They didn't put the script in this for you to be able to know, right? Now, some of it is it's a different lettering, because see in here, they use the alchemic symbols, right? And different symbols for the angels and whatnot. So when I saw that it's, now, I'm not saying I'm a gullible fool, but that's interesting. Because anybody that had the ring was subject to its power. They did whatever for it. Put they like self, Schmedrick or whatever his name is, Smeagol, he put himself in danger. It sucked the life out of him. Then it started sucking the life out of, oh boy. I was looking through here, and I want to show y'all some stuff. Some of this stuff we touched on, and I didn't get to keep going with it. The black power symbol is a talisman. How many people walking around with a black power thing on their shirt or on their neck or on their earrings or on their... The hand cut off at the wrist, it's in your witch book, right? I mean, your Merlin book. They used to put a... They even have a wizardology code writing kit. And didn't know that. Interesting. 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 So I'm going to tell you what's so crazy. He had me studying all this stuff this weekend. Then I turned on the librarians, and the 4 shows that I watched after I studied this weekend had everything to do with what I was studying. And I don't go in and read what the episode's about because that takes away the wow factor for me. Everything that I was studying from Friday night to yesterday, when he had me going and looking over stuff, and then I went and I ate and watched, every single thing he had me studying was in the next 4 shows that I watched. He had me studying about ink that only comes to pass, like invisible ink, that sulfur has to be activated in the air. And I'm like, why you got me looking this up, girl? Right in the episode, they start talking about the invisible inks and this and that and blah blah blah, and they lit a fire or something, and then it came up on the wall, and then it went away. I can literally... This is when I was studying about, sometimes I said a mass spectrometer uses different light to see things the natural eye can't see. Magician use stained glass for the same thing. Ink that only shows up when sulfur is in the room is called elemental ink. This is stuff he had me studying this weekend, and then I get on the librarians, baby, in the end, like the last 4 shows of the first season and the first couple ones, it might have been 6, 3 to 4 this way, whatever. All of it was what I was reading and looking up. Yep. So think about it. If demons give you hidden knowledge, right, that God doesn't want you to have in that sense and to use for wrong, doesn't it make sense that the ink would only show up when the demon was around? Because demons have sulfur in their skin, like in their makeup now. You can smell sulfur or rotten eggs when they come in the room. We use invisible ink that needs the sun, UV rays. But there's some ink that it don't show up until you put it in water. It don't show up until you put it in this and that. I was researching, yeah. Because they would pray to the deity. The deity would give them whatever. They would have to strike a match or light a candle. And matches have sulfur in them, do they not? Or sulfur-like chemical. Don't matches have sulfur too? Phosphate and something else. Well, not all matches, but some. Okay. What green book from yesterday? I didn't show it in the thing. Girl, I don't know what book I pulled out. I don't know. I didn't show the actual book. What was it talking about? Because I don't. Oh, you talking about the giant book? The Secret of the Giant? This one? Oh, that's Nostradamus. That's the complete prophecies of Nostradamus. Yeah, that's the complete prophecies of Nostradamus. Yeah, that's what that is. It wasn't green, it was blue. Yeah. So look, the black power symbol is the talisman. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that is. And it's the hand of glory. And then metal detection is dowsing. So how people go out and get the metal detector and they be looking for metal, that's actually a form of magic. It's called dowsing. It's in that book too, in your Merlin book. A lot of the stuff that we do is based on magic. I mean, simple stuff. And this is what, because, yeah, yeah, a lot. A whole bunch. Yeah. I was looking at some other stuff too because of where we supposed to read that, but I guess I wasn't supposed to talk about it just yet, so we'll talk about it a little bit later. But it's a whole bunch of stuff that we do that is, like I just said, this real crystal ball. Yeah, yeah. But even this, we're using magic, real magic. Picking up our phone and talking to somebody that where we at, magic. Watching the librarians is making me go back over all the. I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Blah blah blah. Like, yeah. And thank you. And it's a lot of these churches out here. I was looking at the names that they carry, like the synagogues and stuff. And I went and looked up. I went and looked up the names. I'm gonna have to get with Apple because I promise every time I turn around, no, every time I turn around, Apple is pulling some money from somewhere. What is they doing? Can I get my money back from them? Yeah, going to the doctor, pharmacist, that's going to see an alchemist. Yep, it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. So let me call her back and then I'm going to get me something to eat. Make me something to eat. And then what? What you saying YouTube to? Oh, you saying the money? Yeah. I'm like, what in the world? I'm about to go through there and see, cause them Apple charges, and I'm like, it's like every other day, and I don't got that much stuff on Apple, so I don't understand. Request a refund through iCloud. They've been doing me like that too. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm about to go get my change, cause it's stuff. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I am, cause I don't believe in giving no money away. I ain't paying for nothing I don't use. And I don't use Apple Music. I don't use none of that. So I don't even know why that stuff is like, no. Mm-mm. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm about to go talk to y'all niece and we can get back to what I was studying earlier. I'm about to, cause baby, they be playing. But I love y'all. I'ma go. I'll be back. We didn't even get to what we were supposed to get to, but maybe we were supposed to talk about this today. See you soon, Mama. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute. Give me a couple hours because I might lay down and take a nap. We'll see. I will. I will. I will. I love y'all.